Hello, Internet! We are live with no sleeves, cause temperature is nice, yes?
No sleeve gang. No sleeve gang.
No sleeve gang.
So,
I am actually worried.
If you wear
It's when
sleeves,
I'm
you're clearly
sitting
a
badly,
socialist
I'm like,
liberal.
wait, can they actually see that it's a t-shirt?
yeah, we actually, the reason we are minutes late is because we forced people to remove their sleeves. Sleeves are, bullshit. They're not allowed. Look, if I'm going without sleeves, it's warm. Yeah.
No sleeves in Scotland. It must be warm.
I mean, you're talking to a coon-ass who perpetually bitches about how fucking cold it is here. If I'm going without sleeves, it's warm, y'all. Yes, we are Tomb of Annihilating Sleeves. Excellent. All right, so, I love it. Yo, it's Friday.
We gotta get
Tomb
down on Friday.
of Annihilation. We are in the
That's like one of my
actual
favorite
tomb.
songs. I got very excited.
No.
So,
No.
these are my favorite people on the internet sitting around this table with me. No, Rob's one of my favorite people too.
Aww.
I don't know. I might not be.
You know what? You can't bring me down today, Rob. It's just not
I
going to
don't
happen.
want to. I never want to. I only bring joy, laughter, and the
Brewdog.
hint. And Brewdog. And the ever so slight hints that you might get your account suspended.
Yeah, it's fine. That's why I keep such a clean track record with copyright strikes.
But I have that sense of danger.
So,
I like to live dangerously.
I mean, it's Friday. Yeah, y'all. Like intro. I mean, yeah, cool. I really want to play D&D. I've been looking forward to this all day long, as these people can attest. I've been posting pretty much every fucking hour in our chat,
That's
going,
fucking annoying.
"It's not fucking 6:30 yet." I've been waiting for this because we are in the tomb, and I am so psyched to see how they handle it and how many characters we go through, because it's the Tomb of Annihilation, and I reread the entire tomb this week in preparation. It's not called that for nothing. So I am going to let's go around the table. Everyone say who, how you're doing,
Say cheese and die.
how you're
Can I
doing,
Show
who
a full
you are.
bottle of wine. I think we did open this yesterday, but it's so larpy looking. I had to buy it.
Go on, Burrito. Burrito's on the sesh.
So-
No,
See
definitely
Cruz
not.
on
I
the
can't.
sesh. Josh on the sesh.
All right. So the questions are: how are you doing? Who are you playing? And what I want to know is your character is going in to the tomb, and they get one last meal
Ooh.
before their inevitable demise. What do they have? And I'm going to go ahead and start with Neve.
Hello, I'm okay. It's my partner's birthday, so I've been out for a lovely meal. I've given her lots of presents in staggering as they've turned up today,
Oh yeah.
but all in the same bag. So I'd give her the gift bag. I'd put it in the bag, give it her, and then I take the bag away, and when the next thing, I put it in the bag again.
Oh.
That is
A
very much
never-ending
in.
bag of treats.
So
That's
it's
fully.
like-
That's very much in the vein of Josh giving gifts. Excuse me, I'm not wrapping anything. I need the gift bag back. Thank you.
So
I
it's
mean-
in the bag of magic. It's had 3 presents in today.
Yeah.
I am playing Sunfire, who's going to the tomb, which is going to be her doom, but hopefully you can make the lich her bitch. And I don't know, probably something involving chicken. Sunfire is like me; she really likes chicken. So maybe some form of peri-peri chicken, maybe. Ooh. Does Nando deliver in stuff?
All right. Well, now that we've thoroughly distracted Neve, reducing the chaos level by 1, Josh.
It's like a tracker.
I am Singularity Josh. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Singularity Josh. Today I'm playing Artem Agatha. I did have a rhyme, which is the cat in the south leaping into a mouth. I did it. I finally remembered to do the rhyme
Yay.
this week. That was my rhyme
It's
for this week.
rather sexual.
I think with me I'll probably something. I don't know.
Oh, Brio.
Probably something pretty. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't really know what art I pitch art in. Just like things that are like very like simple and humble and like homely. So probably like a nice like stew or something.
I thought maybe like some rice balls dipped in a sauce. Yeah.
Yeah, or like my other impulse would have been something like fish and rice or something.
Yeah, nice, cool. All right, the undead gamer.
Hello, I'm single. I'm the undead gamer. Sorry, that was my.
He went, "I'm Sing," and I was just like, "Is he going to introduce himself as me? What?"
Prue, I saw that. Fuck it, she's sending me abuse, Kirk.
Good, you deserve it.
God damn it. Don't encourage her. Right, so anyway, yo, what's going on? I'm Rob the Undead Gamer. I am playing Baylor Agatha. I had to look at my cat sheet to say that. It's going really fucking well. I am a barbarian cat boy, the wholesomest of chaps. And let's be real, Kirk. If my last meal in the Tomb of Annihilation had to be anything, of course it would be something so beautifully simple, so beautifully wonderful for the physique, the power, the prowess of this pure pedigree of a puss. It would have to be chicken, rice, and broccoli.
With a side of a fucking protein shake?
Hell yeah! Wash that shit down with some protein.
I thought you were gonna go for baked beans and boiled eggs. Anyway.
Unfortunately not. But yeah, that'd be the lot. Something quite humble, quite simple. Yeah, ain't flashy bloke. All he needs is protein.
The hench monk.
Excellent.
Fuck yeah.
All right, burrito.
Once I'm like,
Swallow it down, baby.
Once she's mid
Not
suck.
you!
Oh god, Rob's got to it.
I had to do one. All right, I had
Sanity
to...
is slowly like bubbling over. We can't handle it anymore. I'm burrito on here, but I'm playing Ilhak, and I think because it's a bird, or she's a bird, I would think she would have one of those, Instagram worthy chia seed bowls that have like fruit everywhere and they look so delicious till you actually try a mouthful and you're like, this is boring. But of course she's a bird and that would be the most exciting shit to her. So I think like one of those really decked out chia seed bowls would be right up her street.
Nice.
Very healthy. Everyone's been very healthy so far. Like, someone do something ridiculous.
Well,
I said Nando's.
I mean...
As far as, like, fast-ish food is concerned, Nando's is not the worst out there.
Cool. All right. Well, Prue, over to you.
Hello, I'm Prue. I'm Proopy Pants on the internet. You may know me from such places as the Tomb of Annihilation and Chasing Tails role-playing games. I am playing... I had to tell you how my day's gone. My day's gone very well. Went to Aldi. Got some friends staying over the weekend. So got some ingredients in to make them dinner. They're friends from my D&D group, Megan Rowan. Some people might know who Megan Rowan are. I'm spending the weekend with Megan Rowan.
We hang out all the time, me and Megan Rowan.
As you should. They're both wonderful people.
Damn straight.
They
Don't
are
know me
lovely.
like that.
What else did I do? A friend rang me and just spoke to me for an hour. It was cool. Put on some nice makeup. Had a nice day. Rearranged my whole bedroom. Got 3 new plant babies. Everything's great. I am playing Z, or Zayadi Ngore today. She is a Chiltern native, human, really fantastic archer. Apparently not much good at anything else because I can't roll for shit in this campaign. But she's an archaeologist who can't wait to explore the tomb. But if she found out she was going to die tomorrow and she had an evening to have a delicious meal all to herself, she'd have just a massive spread of fruits and spiced little bits. It'd be one of those ones where you eat little bits. You eat all the little bits. And then she lives on a tropical island. Guava, mango, passion fruit, the works. Slurp them all down, along with Tej, because she's always drinking Tej. Yummy, yummy.
Nice.
It's not what I thought that was going to be.
Well, after those lovely intros and the nice little character warm-up, how about we play some Tomb? You all ready? So, brief recap. Last session, the group got kidnapped, brought to a temple which was full of horrible things. We decided that they were so horrible we weren't doing them, and completely skipped chapter 4 because that place sucked. And we moved into the tomb where I had no time to prep, and we made our way in here with the little bit I did prep and moved into an area I didn't have prepped, and that's why we're going to start off with a slight recap of this area where I can throw in information that I did not give them last session. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and change up this music track a little bit, and we're going to move over to a map. And I will give y'all all information. So, what I want to do here. You've just stepped out of a hallway, which is overgrown with, there's dirt on the floor, there's greenery hanging everywhere. I realize the volume is loud and I need to turn that down a little bit. Okay, let me actually open this information up. There are cracks in the ceiling, letting thin shafts of daylight and moonlight, whatever, spill through the tiny fissures, forming pools of natural light throughout this area. There's moss and grass and, general foliage growing throughout the walkway. You navigated around some traps in the floor, and I still haven't actually found the stupid thing I was looking for. Here we go. Excellent. As you reached a T intersection, there was a large stone face. We call it the gargoyle face. If you look behind Prue's head, you'll see the face that was staring at them with a large open mouth filled with black. And there's a grate down to the left part of the hall, which they could hear water trickling from, ever so faintly. But slightly further to the left, beyond that grate, is the information that I didn't give them. Creepers and vines cling to the walls of this corridor, at the end of which is an arched crystal window, 6 feet wide and 10 feet high. Through it you can see a dark chamber. That's the bit of information I forgot to give you. To the right, obviously, y'all can see into a room that has a balcony around it, and you can assume stairs going down because there's no floor between the two balconies. And there's this face which has, pitch black in its mouth. Thank you for the hydrate, amateur class. And that's where we are picking up. So there's your extra information that I forgot to give you. Let's play some D&D. Still crawling into the mouth? Or are we exploring other options?
We also have bless on us. That's what the yellow thing is.
I don't mind crawling into mouths. We should I got nothing else for that. I'm done. Sorry.
So is this thing here the crystal window? Sorry.
Yes, I if y'all go investigate, I will remove the dynamic lighting layer that stops y'all from seeing into that room.
I really want to go in the mouth, but also this is a party game. I'll just see what the party do. No worries, guys. If you want to go look at something else, that's totally fine by me.
Get in the mouth. Get in there.
Don't do something stupid.
Hey,
That
I will
one
ask a
well.
question I didn't ask last time. Kirk, my character has an 18 intelligence and is a professional archaeologist. In her professional opinion, is the mouth a cool idea?
In your professional opinion, it depends what's on the other side of the mouth. But the fact that no light whatsoever is going past the jawline of this mouth, you would suspect means there's magical darkness on the other side of this mouth. So 50-50 chance. It could lead somewhere really cool. It could be a murderous deadly trap.
My biggest ideal in life. This is my character's ideal. I'm gonna have to show everybody. Like, my ideal is that you can only do cool shit if you do dangerous shit. That is my entire lived experience as a character. So I'm gonna go crawl in the mouth, but with the rope around my waist, and I'll be like, if I don't come back, I'm gonna come back. And I go.
Zeddy, I will hold the rope for you, though.
Yeah, pull me
Are we
back.
carrying over the bless from last
Yes,
time?
yeah. I was
And
just the blessing
Ilhak
there.
kind of grabs you by the shoulders and goes, "There. Are you sure? You sure you're going?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I've done this dozens of times before.
There's a look to Sandfire like,
So Sandfire shouted, "Don't do anything stupid." Then she's just gone, "I'm gonna do this anyway." And Sandfire just gone, "Don't think stupid."
words.
Okay. Cool. So you are sliding into the mouth.
Yeah.
And moving forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna gently brush my hands on any walls and floor really gently in case there's like wires or buttons.
Okay.
Now
Cool.
that I've got my trap feet, I might as well.
Cool. All right. So you go ahead and crawl into this mouth, and it opens up after you get past the mouth, and you can feel the walls, and you can feel the walls around the mouth, and then it opens up into a room. And you are quite sure that you're not, like, you can't quite reach the floor from the mouth or the ceiling, but you know there's a room there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to assume you continue forward a bit.
I'm gonna try and light a torch now that I'm out of the mouth bit.
Okay. All right. So you attempt to light the... you do this while you're still hanging in the mouth, because the mouth only goes in like a foot before it opens up.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I'm like perched right on the edge, like squatting.
Okay, so you attempt to light a torch, and maybe it's lit. You can feel heat, but there is no light.
Okay, I'm gonna go straight back to the gang. I know I've only gone a foot. When I come out, is it a light?
Yes.
I'm gonna immediately put it out because I've only got 3 torches and I'm a human and I don't have dark vision. And I'm just gonna let you all know that there is a room beyond there. Nothing has immediately attacked me as I've gone in, but the darkness appears to be magical. Ta-da! And like, do you want to go into this room or do you want to try somewhere else?
Well, what could be a source of magical darkness?
A spell?
Nah, but just a spell, or perhaps item, or what in your professional opinion, Zeddy, do you think is
in my professional opinion? Can I do an Arcana check?
Can always do detect magic or just straight up dispel magic.
I don't have either of those spells, but you're more than welcome to.
I don't
to
think
step
anybody
in.
has detect magic. Y'all have dispel magic, but I was checking character sheets and not a single person has detect magic.
I do
Oh,
have
bully
it.
for
It's in
us.
my,
I didn't see it.
Well, damn.
Great, I can hold on, and I'm gonna go and squat by the mouth, and I'm gonna trigger detect thoughts.
Is
in my
this where I
helmet.
just post like a screenshot? Like it's been here. It's always been here. I promise.
I want to trigger detect thoughts because detect thoughts means any creature within 30.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh no, it's a creature. There's a way
That
of
you can
using this
see?
where you can detect things. Yeah, you can also use this spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see. When you cast a spell, you can search for thoughts within 30 feet of you. The spell can penetrate barriers, but not 2 feet of rock, 2 inches of metal, or a thin sheet of lead. Or if the creature has an intelligence of lower than 3. So can I detect any thinking creatures within 30 feet beyond the mouth of this monstrous carving?
Good question. Let me think about this for a moment.
Yeah, sorry, it was a bit of a
Double check some
curveball. I
things.
apologize. I will display the spell for you so in case you need it. Second to last paragraph.
Now remember, internet,
Stuff.
you can all see the things that I'm seeing. Please do not tell the players.
Ooh. Hey, Twitch chat, what's beyond the mouth?
Is this gonna be another Gorgon situation where one of us just goes, "Oh shit"?
Okay.
Cray's like, I see.
I
Also-
like Cray
So-
immediately like trolling us, like thanks.
It's
Right.
the thing. You detect thoughts. And the moment you detect thoughts, you hear a voice
Shit, man.
that whispers back to you, "Hello?
It's me.
I can't see anything. Hello?
Don't like that.
Can you help me?"
Nope.
This is completely friendly, and we shan't be afraid.
Nope.
Is there any way to insight check a voice in my own head?
Sure.
Okay.
Roll an insight check with disadvantage.
I also want to say I have a -3 to this as well. I just want to say as well, Baylor, the reason I was sassy about the darkness earlier is my character can cast one spell. She doesn't know what makes magical darkness. I was not being intentionally obtuse.
No, I did not think you were. It was a question I asked.
So that's a -2.
I mean,
so low
there
you
is
can't-
definitely someone in there who is scared.
All
Right,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
say-
roll. I'm
alone.
gonna
all
role
I'm gonna say-
play. I'm gonna role play this.
All
as
I'm gonna
well
say
because
is-
Z is. Oh,
Lucky
sorry.
you're playing D&D and not Call of Cthulhu, because a roll like that, oh girl, you're getting some sandy lows.
Right, because Z isn't the kind of person that would usually run to protect someone. She is going to immediately refocus back in the room instead of her helmet and look straight at Artem and be like, somebody's in danger in there, we must rescue them. And I'm going to go back through the mouth.
Cool.
Son of a bitch!
Right, cool. So,
I'm sorry. I want to roleplay the nat one to the best of my ability.
Yep, honestly fair.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take your token and move you inside of this mouth. Now, I don't know why it's allowing you to see in there. You shouldn't see, but whatever.
Okay, well, I guess I'm doing this.
So, you dive into this room, and it's a room. Like, you get in, and you can feel floor. It's just like a foot or two below the opening of the mouth, and you can stand no problem. You don't touch the ceiling. You can reach out and like you can touch a wall, but the moment you step into the room, I need to do a thing.
You fuck.
Um,
I don't believe my second roll of the day. No, my first roll of the day. A -2. Start as you mean to go on.
You know what? For you,
I've got a feeling that you might not be going anywhere somehow, Pro.
I'm gonna be fine.
so,
You'll be alright.
will an 18 hit Z?
18 will hit me, yes.
Okay. So Z. Jesus Christ. You feel something sharp tear into your body, and it hurts your head. You take 27 points of psychic damage.
Is this a trap?
No.
Shit.
Oh dear.
And with that, we can roll initiative.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and put up the turn tracker for everybody.
Are we just assuming that she screamed in pain? So
I will.
It doesn't
I
matter.
will-
Y'all can hear nothing.
Oh.
Well, a silent scream. Nothing more terrifying.
Oh.
Wow. The narrative tapestry I'm weaving.
Because what wasn't readily apparent is there's also silence on this room.
If you type 19 into the turn tracker, Ilhack, it'll change it for you. Or you can keep your 4. I just saw that you rolled a 19.
It went from 19 to 7, which I didn't even realize I initially clicked twice, and then it went to 4 after I did select my token. I'll let Kirk decide which fuck up.
Your first roll. It's always your first roll. That's fine.
Also, Rob, it already rolled with advantage for you, I think.
Yes,
okay.
your thing
You
auto
don't
rolls
need to.
advantage.
Okay.
So
Well, there we are.
put Baylor on 22 and Ilhack's at 19. All right, cool.
Oh, the brothers have the same initiative.
I will sort this.
Twinsies.
Aren't we cute pussies?
I'm going to
God damn it, Rob.
start this off. I'm going to. All right, I love you all. Let's settle down a little bit so we can play some D&D. Thank you for the hydrate, Meg. I'm gonna run out of water. Cool. So, Artem and Baylor. Z has jumped into this mouth. So far, you know nothing other than she's moved into the room. It is between the two of you as to who wants to go first and what you want to do.
Well, she specifically said to Artem that somebody was in danger, so Artem was following Z.
Okay. All right. So you go to jump into this mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get in there, it is pitch black. You cannot see. Because it is magical darkness. You quickly bump into Z. You cannot communicate
Yeah,
because it's silence.
Do we just see half a cat butt just stick out?
No, Artem actually makes it all the way into the room. I don't have enough room to actually move him any further into it. What would you like to do?
There's not really a lot I can do, honestly. Knowing that Zadie is stood right there,
Mm-hmm.
presuming that she's fine because I can't see anything,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to head back out the way I came to tell the people that there's no sound and there's no light in there.
Okay. All right.
So I don't understand how she heard a voice. Well, I suppose I wouldn't.
No,
Well, she has
the
a hand.
helmet
Yeah.
telepathy that you're aware of.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so I will make my way back out to tell people that there's no sound and light.
That's fine.
That
Yeah.
like
Is
not
that
even that we
the-
can see in the dark.
You can do that all as part of your movement because there's not a lot of things.
Is that the point where I do the naughty thing that you didn't know I had and detect and then dispel magic?
On your turn,
On your
probably.
turn, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll, once I've communicated that, then I will go back in there and kind of start fumbling my way around and see if I can get like a gauge of how big the room is. Like put my hand on the wall or whatever.
Cool. All right. Make me an unarmed strike at disadvantage.
Sure. I ain't gonna do much worse than that.
Okay. Cool. So you feel around, and this room is probably like 7 foot deep by 10 foot wide. It's kind
It's
of
like a
full.
oubliette.
Yeah, kind of.
Weird. Okay.
So,
Magic did reprint it.
other than that, you have no idea what's going on in here.
Yep. I mean, I'm just.
All right. So I'll actually move you in the initiative higher than Baylor. All right, Baylor.
Can Baylor actually fit?
Is he too
I
small?
mean, you could put your head in there and it's going to be bumping into Artem's butt.
Oh, brother. I mean,
Please.
Just stop.
what?
Back in the drying machine.
So, I'm gonna stick my head in there and sort of call out, brother, what is going on?
He just told you
Magical
there's no
silence.
sound.
Yeah.
I think they might be in trouble. I go in there. Fucking hate this. Baylor's gonna go in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't get in there.
It's not a frame.
Shit.
Like,
okay,
you
right.
literally, you try to go into the mouth,
Yeah,
and your
yeah.
head hits Artem's butt.
Oh, right. Okay. Right. So I can. He's there. I can grab him if
Yes,
I need to. Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
And the rope is still tied to Z, which is hanging out of the mouth as well.
Okay. Baylor's gonna grab him out.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Thing is, he didn't reply.
Are you going to
grab him by the ankles? and pull
something is attempting to grab Artem? Is Artem going to try to avoid being grabbed?
Assuming that I haven't completely lost my bearings and that I know it's kind of from where I came from, I can only assume that it is probably my brother if they are manhandling me.
Okay.
I think that's a fair assessment, honestly,
So-
from Artem's perspective.
So
Don't think
not
Only,
resisting.
only Baylor
Grab me.
manhandles me, basically.
Hand
So,
fire. The hand size is wrong.
So not resisting.
nah, probably not.
Okay, cool. All right. So here's what I'm going to tell you, Baylor. You grab a hold of your brother. No problem. You can attempt to try to pull him through here, but he is standing in a room and has to come through a hole that is smaller than his standing frame. So he might get doubled over pulled through here.
I mean, I have a +9 to acrobatics, so I'd imagine I'm
I
fairly
mean,
flexible.
I'm going to let you attempt, but I'm going to let you roll an athletics check. And depending on how well you do with the athletics check, will determine how high his acrobatics DC is.
Oh, fuck.
My own players are trying to drown me. Thanks, Prue and Burrito.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
It's what 25 degrees centigrade out there. You gotta stay hydrated.
I assume it's athletics.
I just
Yes,
literally
yes.
put
Yeah.
powder on
Alright,
my
cool.
face because I'm
Alright.
glowing so much.
What is your minimum acrobatics, Artem?
If I roll a nat 1, my total is 10.
You're fine. You don't need to roll. You feel your brother start to pull you, and you're like, you know how wide that opening is. I love you all. I'm gonna disable this damn hydration. Cheers.
Tal will be so upset.
For once, I'm not doing it. I'm not trolling you. I'm playing the game like an adult.
So
Sure.
you realize how wide this opening is, and that if your brother continues to pull you the way he's pulling you, that your head is going to hit the stone wall, and you're going to be drugged in a very uncomfortable position. So you just kind of tilt back and let him pull you out. So you come out head first with your feet coming out, and y'all are now both standing outside this hallway. All right.
What? Okay.
Ilhak.
It's me. Can I ask for an assessment of the scary mouth opening, please? From sorry, brain.
This
Hello?
all happens in
Okay.
6 seconds.
You
So
can watch the cogs turn, but nothing's coming out.
So your assessment is there's a mouth with magical darkness and silence.
So I am aware that it's magical darkness. I
You're
don't need-
fairly sure because light will not penetrate it.
You've also probably travelled with the brothers long enough to know that, like, we can
They
see
have
in the
dark
dark.
vision.
So I came out and
Yeah.
told you that I couldn't see.
Yeah.
I
Which
don't
means
think as an Aarakocra I get any of that special shit.
probably
No,
not.
I don't.
I
But,
mean,
but you're
regardless,
aware of magic, and you're
Yeah,
aware
yeah,
that
no,
they
no,
can
no.
see normal darkness.
It's just because we're having so many conversations about the nature of the darkness in that mouth hole. I wanted to clarify what my character does and does not know.
Your character is aware that Tabaxi can see in non-magical darkness, so if the Tabaxi can't see, it's a magical darkness.
Can I attempt to dispel it?
Yes, you can.
I'm
Going to cast Dispel Magic.
I am trying to find it as I was speaking, but it was not.
It's a level 3 spell.
Dispel
Yeah,
magic's
it's a
third
third
level
level
spell.
spell. Look at the three of us. Do we DM? Maybe.
Maybe.
I also play an abjuration wizard who basically only has only has abjuration spells. So if it's an abjuration spell and it's available to a warlock, I have it.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you.
I'll move my token up so that
I
because it doesn't
need.
make much sense to cast it from like half a mile away.
I mean, it's got a 120-foot range, so.
I would still think that Ilhak would be trying to at least assess the situation.
That's fine. What I need from you is a D20 plus your spell modifier. So, yeah.
D20 plus my wisdom.
Spell magic has caused the biggest shenanigans in the Chasing Tails games. Meg will testify in the Twitch chat.
Let's see if I have learned my lesson. Maybe. No, equals 5 rather than plus 5, so 19.
So 19.
Rather than...
Right, so.
This doesn't go out, we're in trouble.
You cast Dispel Magic. And as you do, the darkness in the mouth fades, but you still can't really, like, you can see a body in the room, but you'd have to you'd have to stick your head in to see what's actually in the room.
It's just Sadie's butt.
But the darkness,
Thick.
the unnatural darkness in the mouth fades. As this happens, Z, I'm going to show you what you are standing face to face with.
Ooh!
It's the thing doing the...
As soon as I get it to load. Come on. Give me the stupid handout.
Yeah, I was concerned for a minute when Kurt was umming and ahhing when she got a 19, because like a 19 would dispel 9th level magic. And if it's higher than 9th level magic, we're in big trouble.
We once at a party with an ancient green dragon who was in disguise, and she wasn't meant to be revealed for literally levels and levels and levels. And our druid was like, "She seems a bit weird. The party's over, but I'm going to dispel magic anyway." Rolled a 19. Ancient green dragon appears. Fuck.
So, just a
scary.
quick.
Sketchy dispel
There's very
magic.
little else left to say at that point.
While I try to find the correct handout, since the Roll20 link isn't working for me,
Yeah.
I'm just going to show everybody what the face on the wall looks like. Just so y'all have that, because handouts are nice when you have them. Now, let's try this crap again.
I did a mime of it with my face. Yeah. Josh, what's on your shirt?
It's a little Game Boy with little rainbow
Oh, little
wings.
rainbow wings. They're so cute.
Because gaming is for
thing.
everyone.
Thank you. You said that with such aggression. And
Yeah, because it is
sincerity.
for fucking everyone. People don't like it, they can fucking do one, can't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah, enjoy gaming,
Fine as
everyone.
an ancient brand name.
All right.
Gaming is for everybody that's not.
I'm going to show it to all of you because you're all going to see it eventually. But this is what you are standing face to face with. See.
Yay!
That's not a good name for a creature.
Oh, that's fun. I like that. Big fan of that.
So
I'm
you
glad
have
I can't
successfully cast Dispel Magic.
One toothy grin though.
You have successfully cast Dispel Magic on the darkness. You are sure. Z, you are sure that the silence is also gone because you can hear noise again.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to do, Ilhak?
Is Z still screaming? Am I aware that? Because all I'm seeing is like, but.
You definitely would have heard an "oh shit" as you revealed.
So the silence is gone too. You know that.
Yeah, but it's when she was first wounded, she was screaming.
No, I will have just let out a brief like "ah," and then it's gone, and now I've said "oh shit." I think I wouldn't have a prolonged scream.
Yeah, I would say all you're hearing is "oh shit."
I'm gonna attempt to grab feet and pull her back. Because she just went, oh shit. That kind of means we need to GTFO real quick.
Alright, so you're going to attempt to reach it. Well, so mechanically, you've cast a spell that's an action. You can't pull her out. And if you attempt to go through the mouth, you'll be impeding her getting out.
No, I'm not going inside. So, I would like to remind her which way is back, basically.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, if that's your turn, Z. It is your turn.
Yeah. I'm 6'3". Can I climb out of here, okay?
Yeah, you can dive out through the mouth.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Okay,
Whee!
cool.
Use your action to disengage Prue.
Yeah. It's just I can't see the demon on here. Like, it doesn't have a token, so I didn't know whether I should be disengaging or that was
let me remedy that for you.
Okay, yeah, I will take a disengage action.
Speeding out.
Alright. So you are going to disengage and crawl out through this hole.
And as I'm crawling, I'm going to shout back, "You fucking liar!" to the demon.
Just calling him out.
And in your head, but I'm so lonely.
If you're gonna act like
friend someone for 20 fucking years, and then when she admits she's in love with you, awkwardly say nothing, and then get turned to stone. That's how you end up not lonely.
Wait, what?
So, all right.
Apparently the t-shirts are back on, Rob.
So, you are disengaging. I've moved you back on the other side of the mouth. You still have however much movement, minus 5 feet. If you want to move, or if you want to do anything else.
I'm just going to be like, demon, and I'm going to like hop, skip, hop to like, I can't get any of those. That's trapped 4 there, so I'm not going to tread on the trap 4. I'm going to go to there.
Okay. Is that you done then?
Yes, I'm a fighter. I don't really have bonus actions.
Okay. Sandfire, it is your turn.
Sandfire's
Sees come out and is like, dimmy.
I'm just gonna shout at Artem. Please don't die, we need you. And give Bardic to Artem.
Alright.
And then I don't know what really to do, to be honest. Because I can't see the creature.
Is that it?
And that's my turn, yeah. Like, the only spells I could do, I have to be able to see the creature. Yeah, that's
cool.
my turn.
Alright. So, Shadow Boy slips on up out of this thing.
Good.
And Artem is right there.
Yep.
And, you know, y'all took away my pretty darkness. So...
I'd like to point out that Artem did no such thing, but sure.
Hey, look. Y'all are all there. Y'all all took it. Will a 15 hit you? No. Okay. So it swipes at you with these shadowy claws, and you definitely dodge out of the way. Yep. I think let's and then actually realize realizing that it doesn't really want to be... maybe it does. It's fine. It'll stay where it's at. Alright, cool. Artem.
I fully expected it to try and jolt back through the mouth, and we just see its butt.
I'm just gonna fucking stab this guy.
Okay.
27 to hit.
Hits.
16 points. Non-magical, so I assume it's half to 8, I guess. And then I will bonus action punch it for another 6 points. And then I will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay. Alright. Roll me a perception check at disadvantage.
Okay.
Nice.
21.
So, what I'm going to tell you is that on the, like, as you're backing away, you know you're coming up to an open area, so you're glancing around, making sure there's no immediate threat that's going to beat you in the back of the head. You notice that there is a thing down on the balcony across the room from you on the floor below. And I will go ahead and I think I have a handout for this. Yeah. You see something akin to this.
Oh, good.
That's sick. OOC,
On
that's
the-
fucking cool as shit.
On the balcony on the floor below you across the room.
Oh, is
So
he
you
wearing
see that
another-
moment.
Sorry, is he wearing another thing's face? Or is that a mask?
You would have to get closer to him and have a
I
conversation
would
with him and
prefer
find
not.
out.
I would prefer
But for now,
not.
that's what Artem sees. Anything else you're doing your turn, Artem?
Providing that I'm in no immediate danger of, like, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Baylor.
Right. Baylor is gonna rage,
Cool.
and then he's jumping in and punching this fucking demon in the throat.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
It hits.
The bloom, and that's for 12 damage. Have I done that right?
Yeah.
raging,
Plus,
alright.
he is
I am
raging.
raging.
Oh, you are raging.
So your rage bonus is +3 now.
Cool. Yeah, so 12 damage.
Okay, so it doesn't do as much as you think it should, unless your attacks are magical that I'm unaware of.
No, I've got nothing magical. For sure. I'm half tempted to use my second attack to like grab him and stuff him back in the hole. Like...
You can try.
Get in the
Do
box!
it. Please do it.
No.
But I don't know if that's like way too shenanigan-y for like
I,
the sort of seriousness, if that makes sense.
If you want to try it, I'm more than willing to let you try.
I also want to say, as someone who's played alongside Baylor for a while, absolutely Baylor would punch something in the throat and then try shove it in a hole. Like,
I mean, it's the probably right on par with all the other gimmicky things you've done. So if you want to do it, go for it.
I mean,
Are you doing it or not?
yeah, fuck it, I'm doing it.
Okay, cool. It fails because you try to grapple him, and there's just not enough sustenance to it.
Right, okay. Sure.
He's immune to
Well-
grappled, so like you attempt, and he shadows
Yeah.
through it.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Oh, that's me then.
Ilhek.
Now I have to think about what is and is not a bonus action again. Damn it. I'm going to guiding bolt onto the What was that, Josh?
Up the butt. Sorry, I can't resist. It's critical
I
roll.
like how I was so serious, thinking you were gonna give some advice. Nah, just up the butt.
Okay, guiding bolt.
I thought it was me having a butt obsession with everyone crawling in and out of the mouth, but no. Could I do that onto the tomb troll, whatever it was actually called? I clicked off of
Shadow
the
demon. Dwarf. The dwarf boy.
Toon Dwarf or Shadow Demon.
You don't even know that thing's there.
Oh shit. Well then it's going straight onto the shadow demon. He's just getting guiding bolted.
Hell yeah. I love going after you in the turn order when your guiding bolts hit.
I would hope it does. Otherwise we've got a problem.
It does not hit.
Yeah.
Well, there's the problem. Can I then activate my... What's it called? Brain. Hello? It's gone out the window.
Hello.
Are you asking to cast spiritual weapon? Is that what you're after?
Yes.
You've already cast a
You've
spell.
already
this round.
cast a spell.
Oh.
So you could only cast a cantrip. What a ruin. Wasted 20.
It happens. If you're gonna be dumb, then that's what happens. Can I... Ooh, I need to read text for a second. I'm gonna use Word of Radiance on it and tell it to fuck off.
Okay.
Like, it scared me coming out of that mouth. I'm like, no. Specifically, you know.
Okay.
And hopefully do some radiant damage.
So it's a con save.
That is a very sad waste of a 20, though.
It's got an 18 on the con save. So nothing happens.
Can I move away?
He makes I mean that's the thing with cantrips. It's save or nothing. All right.
I tried.
Yep. So, did you run away?
Yeah, I backed off a
Make an
couple of
attack of
steps.
opportunity,
It's still within my movement. Well within my movement.
I needed to know so he can make an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, he can still make an attack of opportunity. That's why I asked initially if I can move away.
Yep. A 13 doesn't hit you, however.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I'm AC 18 now.
Yep. All right. Z, it is your turn.
Nice. Double movement to move through an ally space.
Yes.
Okay. 10, 20, 25, 30. Whatever. And I'm going to fire 2 arrows. They are both magical arrows because I'm an arcane archer and they just can be. I'm going to fucking sharpshooter these.
Okay.
Let's go. A 10.
Does not hit.
Yep. Didn't think it would. Oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah, 10. 2 4s.
Oh, no,
Happens.
you have a plus 11. How?
Yeah, nope.
Sadie
not
has
I
hit.
have
a
a
special skill.
I have a plus 11, but I can't roll higher than a 5, so it doesn't fucking matter.
So, yep, I take it that's your turn then?
Yes, that's the end of my go. How fucking embarrassing. Wait, I have blessed. Can I add some d4s to those?
Sure. I mean,
don't
Bless
know.
does allow that.
And you've got...
The first one's
Got it.
an 11,
Nope.
and the second one is a 13.
That one hits.
Yay! The 13 actually does 23 magical piercing damage. It's gonna go wonky, and then it brushes against Ilhak's feather, like just clips one of Ilhak's feathers, doesn't even damage you, just grooms it, and it sends it perfectly on the right track.
Alright, so it's standard magical piercing damage.
Yeah,
Cool.
just ordinary magical damage. I will display the thing to you just in case someone could read.
That's fine. Alright. Yeah, so that arrow seems to it shadows through the first arrow, and then the second arrow comes as it's just starting to create its physical form again, and it hits it like dead in the chest, and it kind of looks down, and its eyes bug out, and it's like...
I flip it off with my hand on the end of my bow.
Cool. Sandfire.
See, if it had just been nice.
My microphone was off. Sandfire sees this thing, panics, opens her hand, and she's going to cast Magic Missile.
Surprise.
Second level.
Okay.
44 plus 4. Oh, fuck, that's why. Come on. I'll get there eventually today. 12 damage.
Okay. So it's 12 force damage. Cool. I mean, this thing is... I mean, it's hard to tell. I mean, like, it doesn't look happy by any means, but considering it keeps moving through a corporeal and incorporeal type state, it's... You figure it looks a little thinner when it's in its more corporeal form.
That's my turn.
Cool. Alright, so now I have to think about this. I think... This thing isn't exactly stupid. So... It is going to risk the attack of opportunity from Baylor. And fly away. So, make your attack of opportunity, Baylor.
Oh yeah.
It is flying towards your brother, just so you know.
Okay.
Oh my god.
20.
That hits,
10 damage.
which is reduced because it's not magical. Alright, so it officially leaves your threat range and moves on. And it is going to dash, flying by, and you can make an attack of opportunity as well if you would like, Artem.
$17 for 7.
Okay, which is reduced. Alright, so it glares back at you as it flies over the balcony and starts diving down into the darkness below.
Is this area like a deep drop then?
Yes. So I'm going to leave it there because you can still see it, like because you have dark vision down to 60 feet and it can't quite make it that far. So it is down there, but it is down 20 feet. And it is your turn. By the way, that thing you saw on the balcony isn't there anymore.
Interesting. Well, the demon is gone, but there is something else with us here. Can I use like my action to make a perception check to see if I can work out where that thing went?
Sure.
I presume with disadvantage because it's either invisible or not in sight.
You can just roll straight. It's fine.
Okay. 21.
Wherever it is, I mean, you are... I need to double check a map. I gotta see the layout on the floor below. So, you believe that it has either run further down the stairs and is down below further than you can see, or it has gone off into a tunnel that you see in that corner. That's your best guess.
My best guess. Okay. But it's not like, I don't think it's immediately sneaking up on us.
No, it might, but you definitely don't see anything. You don't see anything coming up the stairs towards you or anything like that.
Sure.
So.
Then I will move, back towards people. It is the run. It is gone down over the side over there.
Okay.
Don't know how far down that goes, but it's further than I can see in the dark, so...
Alright. So, my question is, are y'all going to pursue the demon, or shall we come out of initiative?
I'm going to pursue the demon, but not by moving.
Okay.
I was going to use a seeking arrow on my turn. I'm happy to do one seeking arrow and then just leave it and not...
I will let us go through the initiative then until we get to your turn, just to see what everyone wants to do up to that point. Alright, so that's you, Artem?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Baylor?
Baylor's going to take a moment to calm down, listen to his brother, and just remain. He sort of follows Artem's lead.
Okay, cool. Ilhak?
I am going to stick to those two because Ilhak was pretty shaken by that demon just suddenly coming out of there. It's like, oh crap. Okay, yeah. So she's definitely gonna hide behind the broom.
Okay.
And not be brave.
Okay, cool. Alright. Then Z?
You're all a bit confused because Z still has an arrow in her bow, and she's whispering to it, and then she lets it loose, and it flies between everyone and around the corner, and then goes at a 90-degree angle and down off the balcony. And seeking arrow, I don't roll to hit. The demon has to make a dex saving throw. I want to ask your question, your judgment as a DM. Can I sharpshooter this? It's a dex save, so it feels a bit cheeky to say that I can sharpshooter this.
So give me can you post up the sharpshooter?
I can, I just would have to post just the sharpshooter, yeah, sure. I can post the seeking arrow if you need me to as well. It's gonna be long.
My instinct would be to say no before you make an attack with a ranged weapon.
Yeah, it's about making an attack. If you're seeking arrow, it automatically seeks its target. It's literally it's like the attack is made. There's no problem with that. It's about it avoiding the effect.
And that's why it's a dex save. It makes total sense.
It's like throwing a fireball at something.
Please, can the creature roll a dex save, demon?
Yeah.
It leaves a little trail of, I've been trying to decide what, I think bright orange light, like Tron, behind it as it flies through the air.
Cool.
And lands.
I am going to assume that your save is higher than an 11.
Yeah, it's a 16.
Cool.
So he takes the full damage of the arrow, boom, and an extra 1d6 force damage.
Cool.
So 11 arrow damage, and I will just roll the d6 in the fucking chat. Can't be bothered finding the ability. And 3 force damage. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. That's it. I'm not wasting another
arcane shot. Does seeking arrow tell you anything about whether or not its target succeeded, or?
What do you mean? Sorry.
You shot the arrow, but do you know if it hit its target?
Oh yeah, I do, because I will learn its location if it failed.
Cool.
So I'll be able to see a mental ping of where this creature is.
You no longer sense its existence.
I shrug, put my bow to my side, and I'm just it's gone. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It only had 3 hit points left, so as soon as, it failed to save, I was just minus 1 million damage.
Cool. I've never used Seeking Arrow before. That was fun.
You've been waiting a really long time to do that as well.
At least it's not going to go off on one Asarak we're here. I'm sure he doesn't know.
Cool.
I'm sure he's not figured that out.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and take the battle music off, and we're going to come out of initiative. And, so... You now have a good idea of what the situation around you is like, what would you like to do?
I'm like, this is very embarrassing, but brothers, I'm sorry. I was tricked. And that's all I say.
It happens. It doesn't matter, Ziddy.
Die.
The important thing is that you're okay.
It means we must clearly be very careful of where we are, huh? And take time to consider what we do.
Artem sort of like side eyes his brother. Like,
Yes, but with great danger comes great prizes, so we have to walk a line.
Cool.
No point dying cautiously with empty pockets, eh?
So, Artem and Baylor, as you're the only two kind of in this hallway that can currently see, roll me perception checks, please.
oh, 15.
Cool. It's not incredibly hard to see. Walking down the wall over here across this room, you see a skeleton. But there's something odd about this skeleton, other than the fact that it's walking down the wall. There's a protrusion from its skull. It looks like stone and iron, maybe, and it seems to be shaped. It's definitely worked. If you had to guess, it's maybe triangular in nature, but you can't, it's walking down the wall, so you're kind of looking at it head on, and it's kind of hard to discern the actual shape. But yes. So it's walking down the skull, well, down the wall, until it flattens out and levels up on this walkway, and then starts casually walking towards the north.
Please don't say that I was the only one to see that.
No, I saw that as well, brother.
Okay.
Unless we are crazy.
Sunfire, what do you think they saw?
I don't really know what I saw.
It was a dead thing? Huh? A skeleton?
Yeah, we'll get to the...
So as you get there, the skeleton walked back up the wall and is walking across the ceiling over here so that it can walk like across the ceiling going this direction.
Towards us.
Yeah, well, it's definitely heading west, but it's like it couldn't be bothered to go around the stairs, so it just climbed the wall and is walking on the ceiling.
Honestly, yeah, if you have the ability to walk on walls, why not, I guess.
As you're now closer to it and at a slightly different angle, the protrusion from its skull is about a foot long, and it is definitely triangular in nature, and there are ridges in it. It looks almost like a giant triangle key.
Huh. Well, it looks like a key, brother, and it is coming this way, so...
Baylor's gonna move up with his brother.
Yep.
Do we try to talk to it?
Duh. Though I don't know if it'll answer.
Well, do you want to talk or shall I?
I'll do it.
Da.
Hello?
Right. Give me just a moment. Because, yeah, these are things.
I'm gonna whisper through the like dim light in here, like, you know, Samfire has quite the silver tongue if you're interested in talking to things.
I don't think they're interested in the abilities of the tongue.
Actually, so just to kind of give you an idea,
Tasha! Excuse me!
this is the artwork I have for these, just so y'all.
They're sick! I love them. They're weird as fuck.
So,
Oh my god. I'm gonna say that about everything in this
Weirdly
too. I'm gonna be quiet.
Oh my god.
give me a moment. I need to grab up some information from these things. Okay.
There's some fucking sick art in this module, man.
There is some pretty cool art.
In all fairness, like you can kind of say what you like about the adventures, and some of them are fairly hit and miss, but they always have amazing artwork in them.
Yeah, but that's
Hell fucking yeah.
not the writer's fault.
Okay, so
Pay your artist, yeah. Pay your artist.
let me grab the thing. Yeah, fuck it. I should grab a thing, but I'm just gonna move that. That'll make it easier to keep track of where this thing's at. So it turns to you as it's up on the ceiling here, looks at you, and its jaw chatters, and it walks around the corner on the ceiling.
Well, I don't think it. I don't think it wants to know. And that looks like it may be something we want. So let's get the others, maybe.
Hey, friends, there is a chattering skeleton who has something we might need, huh? Does not talk. Hello?
Hmm.
The skeleton does lack vocal cords, but I will assume nothing in this too.
But not every bird or cat talks, huh? Ilhak's mind right now.
It's the innate knowledge that if I held a random street cat up to up to Baylor, I'm sure they wouldn't be able to have a conversation either.
Talk, Moggy, talk.
Do you really think I'm just a bird but bigger? There's like a whole.
Well, I'm
Microaggressioning himself.
like Baylor sort of looks at Artem is like, but I am a cat, but bigger. What you said makes complete like scientific sense to him.
I look
Regardless
down
of
at
the
Samfire
sarcasm
and I
or what
grin
you
and I'm
meant.
like, I'm a halfling but bigger.
Oh no!
Exactly. Thank you,
Racist.
Zadie. Yes.
It's kind of in the name, halfling, you know.
Yes.
How long until one of them pushes someone off the fucking edge?
But after this, we talk.
Fucking just take out
you
that
have much
cat
to learn.
halfling now.
Hey, are we going to go get this skeleton?
Big
or-
scary
skeleton.
tomb? Nah, we're gonna hang out here and have social
why do you
conversations.
think we need any why do you think we need any part of the skeleton? You didn't define.
He had something in his mouth. He looked interesting. Kind
More
of
things
reminded
with
me a little
mouths
of Puzzle
after this?
Cube.
Puzzle cubes?
A little.
Zadie just like
Everybody's left you, Ilhak.
Has it
there's
teeth?
just a defeated sigh and like okay then let's go. It's the only clue we've got.
Don't worry, bird. We be careful.
So
huh?
blessed only lasts for a minute, yeah. So
Yeah, it
I'm
doesn't
gonna
last
take
very
all
long.
that off.
Hmm.
Cool.
Has the skull fully skittered away?
Well, you don't see it, but yes, Artem saw it walk around the corner.
Well, off we go.
I'm going to go after it. So yeah, I will just literally like run, kind of like round the corner, to sort of keep an eye on it.
Yep, it is just like moseying along the ceiling, down the hall.
Well, it's here still, so
And again, he is so relevant.
Can I just make a perception or investigation to see if there's pressure plates on the floor? Tripwires, that kind of thing?
Sure. Do you want to do it as you're going and kind of keeping an eye, or are you wanting to take your time and making sure there's nothing there? How are you?
Depending on how fast this guy moves,
He moves
basically.
at 30 feet, so
I mean,
just quick.
Baylor's going to be with you
Cursory?
regardless,
All right.
because he's not going to let you just walk off on your own, and he'll be keeping an eye on the skeleton anyway, because he won't take any notice of the trap, like anything that you're looking for. So either way, someone will be keeping an eye on him as
Yeah,
much as
but
best
if I actually start investigating, it's going to take me a minute, and we'll lose this thing in a minute if it works.
Right. Sure. I'm just
every
I'm
6
just saying.
seconds. Yeah, no, that's fine. I appreciate
cool.
it. Just a cursory glance.
Yeah, you can roll a perception check if you want.
At the back, with my new ability to have advantage on spotting hidden doors, can I look in the walls for hidden doors?
Sure.
So I got a 16.
You do not notice any sort of plates or trap activations.
In which case, then I will just move.
Just hold on a moment. I'm not gonna have you roll because there's no secret doors here.
Cool. Nice.
I mean, I could be like, you roll. Oh yeah, you rolled great. There's nothing, but why?
Cool. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I will let you all get around this corner because Artem's told you there are no traps, and then I will read you all the what y'all see in this room ahead, and I'm going to move the little thing further a little bit.
I'm gonna say, as we turn the corner, if I see it, can I cast Mage Hand on it?
I mean, maybe, but let me read the text for the room ahead of y'all that y'all see. Okay, so a rusting statue of a knight stands at the west end of this hall, gripping a large iron shield. Shards and flakes of rusted metal cover the floor around the statue's feet. That is what you'll see down here. Yep. And so, yeah, you want to cast Mage Hand on them?
Mage Hand and try and grab the skull.
Pretty sure that's beyond the limits of Mage Hand, but you can try.
So an object weighing no more than £5, probably not being worn or carried, I'd imagine it's a stipulation.
The can't activate magic items or carry more than £10. I can use it to manipulate an object, open a locked door or container, store or retrieve an item from an open container, or pour the contents of a vial within 30 feet. So it's whether it's an attack or not, I suppose.
First off, the skull's still attached to the skeleton. I don't think Mage Hand has the force to remove the skull.
I misunderstood. I thought the skull had like little spider legs for some reason. Doesn't matter.
No. It's a skeleton with like this stuff protruding from its skull.
Okay, no, I think maybe Tasha's skull has confused me. Like I thought like it was a skull with like little spider legs or something.
No, it's a full-on humanoid skeleton with protrusion from its skull.
Okay. So it's just wearing a fancy hat?
Sure.
Yeah, they look like they've got a big hat and big armor on in the art Kirk showed us.
All right. So, that's what you see. Anybody else want to do anything? Because it's going to keep moving.
I'm gonna follow at the back of the group.
I'm muted.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep.
Oh yeah, Artemis just get like having made my roll or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, having made my roll for traps, and I'm just gonna follow it basically. Like, tell me if I need to stop, I guess.
Okay. All right. So I guess, are the rest of y'all going to kind of keep up with it? You're kind of gaining too fast on it. I'm letting everybody have a chance to move.
I'm at the back. I will be keeping up. I think Tasha's token is just lagging.
I'm just the one lagging behind.
Okay, so as you enter into this room, Artem, the thing is turning this corner up here to the north. What I need is... What I need is for us to take a bio break while I figure out exactly who I need what from.
Ooh.
So, we're going to go ahead and go to break. We'll be back in about 15 minutes, roughly, and find out what happens inside of this room as they track down this skeleton. Alright, bye. Alright, we are back. So, you'll know that this is a large dungeon crawl, and there is a lot of stuff in here. So there will be points where it's going to take me time because there's just so much to do. I can't estimate where y'all are going to go at every... I know the basic principles of things, but sometimes I gotta go check minor details. So there will be points when y'all get to certain rooms and we're just gonna have to pause a bit while I calculate everything that needs to happen.
Kirk, you're good, mate. You don't have to apologise. You keep doing you, mate. You're doing fucking phenomenal. You're doing fucking phenomenal.
Well, I appreciate that.
Big love, mate.
It wasn't
He's
so
not
much.
going to give you an advantage on a death save, Rob.
I'm not asking for that.
It was less of an apology and more of a that's going forward. Now that we're in this situation, there will be points in time where it takes me a little longer than normal to say, here's what's going on and here's what happens. I know that produces a little bit of a lull in the activity, but hey, I would rather do things right than have to go, hey, you remember that thing that happened 2 rooms ago? Yeah, that didn't actually happen. So, without further ado, let's hop back into this. And I will kindly remind myself to bring the internet back to the map with us, because last week I didn't. I have this habit of not bringing the internet back to the map after break. So, everyone in chat, please, if you're watching and you realize that we don't come to this map after break, shout at me. I probably won't see it because I'm busy, but they'll tell me. Right. So, as you step into this room, Artem, being the first one into this room,
Yeah.
I need an fuck shit.
He's already forgot.
I think it's an athletics check. Let me double check. Yes. I need an athletics check. I'll tell you why in a moment.
Lol. 11.
Cool. That's fine. So you step into this room, and kind of the moment you cross that threshold and the room starts to make that pivot out, you start to feel your sword and kind of your backpack start to pull you across the room, and you're like, oh no, and you dig in and you brace yourself and you settle down, but you realize, predominantly because you have your sword in hand, that the majority of your pull is your sword being pulled towards this statue.
Oh dear. No. Does the pull stop?
Nope. You just are able to, you're now expecting it and braced against it enough.
Just if you're wearing metal, be careful, because this thing is pulling me towards it.
So you continue on into the room, going after the skeleton.
Can I grab Artem just to sort of brace him, not to if he's getting sort of magnetically pulled? Can I just sort of grab you a little bit?
His body jerks forward a little bit, but then he stabilizes and he finds that center of gravity. You can tell, his muscles are straining a little bit, but it's not like a hard strain.
Right. Okay.
So he looks fine.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, if I need to let it go, I can just fight my fists ultimately.
So you step forward. Are you the rest of you going to keep following into this room, or are you going to let Artem walk off? Artem, are you continuing to go after the skeleton?
Yeah, I'm chasing down the skeleton.
All right, go ahead and move a couple squares forward. Sandfire, you stepping into the room?
I'm like walking next to the wall, and I've got like my offhand like digging, because obviously I have a climb speed or whatever, but like I'm using my claws to like brace me into the wall.
Cool.
Can I tell what's dragging him into the room, like visually? Like, is it obvious?
You just notice him kind of lurch a bit, and he told you that something is pulling.
I'll unbuckle my belt and throw my rapier and dagger behind me.
Before you step into the room?
Before I step into the room, yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll step into the room.
Okay. So let me double check something here, because I knew those things for sure.
Oh, my ball bearings. Sorry.
There we go. So I need a athletics check, please. Like, I knew you had something else metal.
Does this class as being grappled?
Nope. Just make me an athletics check.
Ignore the advantage.
21. You're fine. Like, you barely feel any... Like, you think you might be aware of what he's talking about, but, like, you're not really feeling much of a pull. Okay.
Step a few more in just so people can...
That's fine. Baylor, you stepping into the room?
Yeah.
You have no idea what the hell these people are talking about.
That's fine.
Because you have no fucking metal on you. I
Cool.
checked.
Only character.
I'm okay with that. What I'm going to do, if I can, is because I'm obviously it's not affecting me, and but Baylor's going to put it down to not the metal. He's going to put it down to like, well, I'm big, I'm heavy, I'm muscular, so it is not strong enough to pull me. That's like what's going on in Baylor's head. So he's going to like obviously see that his brother was slightly pulled a little bit. He's going to be a little bit probably more concerned about Sandfire because she's only little. So I'm going to sort of make sure I'm standing in very easy arm's reach of both these people, just in case they somehow get like.
I do have a question, because Sandfire just like kind of unbuckled her rapier and tossed it behind her. Did you take that with you, or you just stepped over it?
That's a question for you, I think, Rob.
Yeah. Since you were the one right behind her.
Oh, sorry. What? So yeah, Sandfire just like unbuckled your belt and.
Yeah, just dumped that, and he would have had like my other look. So I've got like pittons and stuff. Like I would have dumped them.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Because they would probably be attached to the belt.
I think they're probably actually in your backpack, because a python is a spike you drive into the wall.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe Baylor would have probably picked it up.
Okay, cool. What is your minimum athletics?
Minimum athletics.
Yeah.
So one
if I
plus your
rolled a
modifier.
1, sure. 9.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Sure. 24.
Yeah. You really have no idea what these people are on about.
Great. Love it. I love it when that's the case with Baylor.
All right. Cool. All right, Ilhek, you coming into the...
I'm just thinking long and hard about it, because I'm not exactly heavyweight and I've got a whole ass shield on me and everything.
You wear chainmail, just out of interest.
Huh?
Do you wear chainmail?
No, I am thankfully unarmored. That's why I got my 1 level of monk.
Monk.
Solid choice.
Am I? They just said something's pulling.
Yes.
They didn't find what it's pulling. sad because otherwise I could let my shield go as a test. But no, I'm just
Well,
gonna.
you can always just ask and let your shield go. We
I
can
mean,
have
we're
a
not in initiative
conversation.
combat.
Yeah.
You can have a conversation.
Okay, I'm gonna ask, like, is it pulling on you? Is it pulling on your clothing? What is being pulled?
It is pulling my weapon.
Thank you for the hydrate, Meg.
Just be careful. I wouldn't advise leaving things behind though. You might need them.
Yes, because Sandfire's stuff is basically lying at my feet, isn't it? Or did it
No,
like?
Baylor
picked
picked it up.
Okay.
I got it.
Sanfire is walking backwards because that's the only way she can counteract while going top head over feel.
I'm gonna hold, like, basically brace my shield and walk sideways so that I don't, like, let it go and Sandfire gets hit by a shield, like, knocking her in the back, but instead go, like, to the from where my character is going, kind of to the left of her, and keep a good grip on it, and then let it go and see where it goes.
Okay, well, when you get into the room, give me the athletics check.
Okay. So I'm sorry if that rolled twice.
Okay.
Probably not.
All right. So you like you're trying to you're worried about like the shield hitting Sandfire in the back of the head, and you skate forward 5 feet before you're able to compose yourself and get it back into check, but you get to the side of her.
Cool.
You let the shield go.
Yeah.
So the shield flies through the air straight to the shield on this statue, hits it, and turns to powdered rust and falls to the floor.
It's fine. I didn't need it for my AC. That's why it was the testing thing.
Fuck.
And now you know why there's all kinds of rust at the base of this statue.
Z in the hallway is like, thank you, Ilhak, and she's removing every arrow from her quiver and putting it in a sack. I have 2 sacks in my inventory that I picked from Important Yarns and putting everything metal in a fucking sack, then putting that sack inside the other fucking sack. I'm not messing with this shit.
All of a sudden, you just have sharpened sticks. That's it.
Does anybody need me to carry anything?
Yeah, carry this, and I will walk into the room with my sack full of metal.
Athletics check, please.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, fuck me.
Oi,
Look. You're like, yeah, carry this.
I carry it and you think it's going to be light because I'm carrying it so offhandedly, and then it's actually quite heavy, Baylor.
So it's light, that's fine.
Yeah,
Cool.
but you know, it's
All
like I've handed you a weight at the gym and you're like, I'm impressed that she's even carrying that weight.
Wow,
Cool.
look at you.
So-
Duh.
You obviously know now what this room does. You've all succeeded the athletics checks to
You
avoid
say
bad
that,
stuff. As players, you all know.
My guy.
I will look Baylor in the eyes and be like, do not let that sack go anywhere near that statue.
Duh.
Okay.
Protect it.
Okay.
It's too heavy.
Helm. Right? Is I want to say the right god. Like OOC, I said the
Helm,
right god, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So, are y'all going to go around this corner then?
Do we recognize who the statue's person off? Like, does it look like a
It looks just like a warrior holding a shield.
Okay, cool. I was just checking.
Yeah,
Like,
like
might be
it's
a fun history roll to do or something.
yeah. No, it's a nameless warrior.
Did you want lore? Go fuck yourself.
There's no facial features.
All right.
I will, follow this guy around the corner.
Cool. All right. So, as y'all get around the corner, you see a large fountain crusted with moss rises in the middle of a circular room. 3 marble maidens stand in the fountain holding pitchers out of which water flows. So, it's your typical women holding the canisters, water flowing out into the fountain.
What's Skelly Boy doing?
Sitting on the backside of the fountain.
He's just chilling.
Just chilling.
Just sitting on the fountain.
Yeah, so because we're moving into a new piece of corridor, just like check for traps, I guess.
Sure. Roll a perception check.
17.
Doesn't appear to be any traps here.
We'll move into the room.
Cool. All right. Everybody else following after?
I will move to the side to allow other people to get in.
Right.
Well, actually, tell a lie. Baylor's going to stay at this point where he is, just in case he needs to grab someone.
Okay. Fair enough.
He's pulled his brother out by the feet once, and now he's like 100% ready to do it again.
Well, apparently there's some weird thing that's pulling people forward to this statue, but not this big hunter cat flesh. So Baylor's going to be there as your safety belt,
It's the tamest way I've heard you say that. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate, Tempest.
Oh, hell yeah. Hydrate yourself.
Cool. All right.
This is actually Diet Coke now,
So
burrito.
As
longer alcohol holds.
As y'all step into the room, the skeleton kind of looks around, kind of realize y'all are kind of surrounding it, and he starts to make his way up the wall again. He walks towards the wall and then goes, matrix up the wall. He just starts walking up it. But what do y'all want to do?
Autumn will follow him up the wall and jump and drag him down.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Sad. 7.
Oh, bloody hell. Cool.
It's the most British I've ever heard you sound in my life.
Yeah, that was jarring.
That sounds suspiciously like a natural one to me.
Hey, it's like you're looking at my screen or something. So
no, just at your face.
Ain't pretty.
Yo, I can't roll today. All right, so
my first roll of the day was a -2.
Which is still impressive.
Just out of interest, what was the total, Kirk?
1.
Was it at least the number that was on the dice? Yeah. Okay. It could have been worse then.
So, you're following this thing, and it's trying to go away, and you just jump and leap and grab it, and y'all fall to the floor. And we're gonna roll initiative. So,
ooh, yay!
I'm going to go ahead and say that y'all are about. For posterity's sake, I'll say that it's there and you are there. So y'all are next to the fountain. All right, now.
You get a nat 1, I get a nat 1, we all get a nat 1.
Look at these 3 at the top of the order. Me and Ilhak down here what's going on?
Friend?
We're just having an in-depth discussion about shields.
Do you know what it is?
We just watched Artem bolt to the ceiling and fall down with the skeleton, and we're like, do we have to?
I think actually what happens is it's probably a little bit too close for Zadie to see, so she's just getting her eyes in. She's a bit like,
What? Did you just fall from the ceiling?
Alright, so everybody has rolled initiative. I'm going to sort this. I'm not putting on the drums because this is not going to be a long fight.
I'll be the
Artem,
drums.
you go first.
19 to hit,
Let me think about that. Yes.
25 points of damage.
Okay.
No.
Let me think about this for a moment here. So
12 halved.
that's not what I was looking at. Other stuff. So you go in and you stab this thing with your sword, and like you go in and it comes through the clavicle area into their neck, and the head rolls off, and then the rest of the skeleton falls apart. Told y'all this wasn't going to be a long fight.
Yeah, it turns out letting rogues anywhere near a thing like that is...
Who knew?
Yeah, it turns out letting an 8th level rogue near a CR half skeleton.
I went into initiative just so I could have the chance for him to get away. It didn't happen. So, we're out of combat that quickly.
Wow.
I just like pick up the skull and I'm just like bouncing it up and down my hand.
Alright.
A good
So,
did.
yes, you now have this skull with a triangular shaped stone key looking thing. Imagine kind of like
The fifth element.
Yeah, exactly, the fifth
That's
element.
what it is. Fire burns, rain pours, wind blows. She passes out because they couldn't think of what Earth does. Clever writing. It's my favorite movie.
So, are you whoever's holding on to it can add a triangle skeleton key to their inventory.
Artem will just be like, yeah, see? Like the puzzle cube and then flick it to Zadie.
I will try to catch it. Yoink.
Cool. Roll a dex check.
Yeah, okay. It's 10.
Yep, you're fine.
Nice.
Just do that thing where you go like,
I hot potato it, but I catch it.
Alright. Cool. So,
I realised I was on mute.
I love that they're skeleton keys. Horrible pun. My soul.
Yeah. Cool. Alright. So, now what do y'all want to do?
Can I investigate the fountain just because it's cool and I'm an archaeologist?
Sure. How do you want to investigate it?
I want to go up close and look at the three women and just have a little up close look is all.
Appreciate them.
Prod around, maybe a little charcoal sketch somewhere.
So the three women seem to be predominantly identical. There's no real historical invitation. You can tell that the architecture to this fountain is ancient Omuan, because you're familiar with the architecture style, and it's some artist's ideals of beauty, and it's just a nice pretty fountain.
Z is like, psh, ideal bodies. Quiet feminist rant under her breath. That's it, I'm not going to do anything else.
Alright. So, anybody else doing anything in here? Y'all moving on, or y'all just waiting for Baylor to get out of the entryway so y'all could leave the room?
I think we're done here unless...
I like how
everybody-
Baylor now moved out the way, so now it's my fault.
The less.
Ilhat gonna stop.
Boop. Out I come. Du-du-du.
Alright, y'all are totally realize that, that thing is going to pull now, so y'all brace, it's fine, no problem. As you can see, the hallway continues south, or y'all can go back the way you came.
Should we go south?
There was another hallway to our left when we first came in. But I don't. It was just barriered, like there was something at
The
the
crystal window was
The crystal window, yeah.
So I
Just
guess
so y'all know what they see, internet.
Is this so is this a door here then, Kurt? Because this is like dynamic lightened off.
Nope, it's a wall.
It's just all. So this is just a wall, a dead end.
Is it a dead end? Can I go look for secret doors?
Sure. So, you roll those with advantage, correct? That is the
let me
feature?
Quadruple check.
Pretty
You
sure.
have advantage on perception or investigation checks to detect the presence of secret doors.
Cool. So, roll me a perception check with advantage.
Okay, I was going to ask, am I allowed to run my fingers along all the cracks and do this more like investigation, because we know that Z can't see shit and she knows she can't see shit.
Is it perception and our investigation rolls?
Yeah, perception or investigation to find secret doors. So I will physically touch everything instead of looking.
That is fine.
Cool.
Just give me a moment.
17. A +4 is better than a +1.
you're not wrong.
I think it's in this one.
Playing my short-sighted character as well as I can, long-sighted character as well as I bloody can.
Okay. So, the walls in this thing are heavily carved with different reliefs and things, a lot of skull imagery and these screaming masks and, things of people in terror. And
Horrible.
You are like, you haven't been able to find anything.
Okay. There are no secret doors in this mysterious dead end. Let's do what Ilhak said, I think. Yeah? Do we wanna
GTFO, perhaps?
Yeah, should we wander back? I will start going back.
Remember, guys, I want you to kind of
Baylor
move
knows you
as your
lost.
tokens as y'all would normally move, because
Okay, I won't
need
go
to.
too deep down this corridor.
I need to make sure that y'all are all kind of in your positions when things happen.
When we get into this corridor, I will shout back to Baylor. Hey, once you're up here, chuck me that sack of stuff.
Baylor chucks her that sack of stuff.
Cool.
What? I didn't make it weird.
You're the one who said it with.
In it.
All right.
It's a sack!
So I assume that everybody's going to get their equipment back except for the shield, which is rusted.
Yeah.
All right. And this is the order y'all
Hey,
going to continue.
Sandfire,
on?
your dagger's a little wonky. Adjust. Took a fly away
It's like-
behind her ear.
Cool. All right. So y'all going to head back to the original corridor?
I'm gonna stand here and be like, wait, there are some stairs.
Yes. Would y'all like me to read the description for this area?
Yeah, please.
Because y'all were chasing down a skeleton and we're like, yeah, no. Okay. All right, so in this area, a grand chamber opens ahead. 50 foot across and plunging down into darkness, a stone balcony winds around the walls to connect 4 archways. Other balcony levels are visible below, with corridors radiating off in all directions. To the north, a stone staircase descends to the lower levels. Trying to see where this is. Yep. Okay. Kitty Cat Brother staying in the back, down in the hallway. Y'all moving forward.
Yes.
What's everyone want to do?
moving along.
Shout out to Cray for making epic puns in the chat, by the way. So good. So many of them.
No, don't shout out to Cray. Don't encourage them. Like,
Oh yeah, encourage Cray all day long. All day long.
They are excellent. They're making me die inside, but they are funny.
I mean, I'm already dead. Let's see if we can make your characters dead.
no,
Continuing on with the adventure.
I haven't had Ilhack that long. Like,
Oh,
It's alright. B didn't have the 3 that long either.
all right. So, continuing on, y'all going downstairs. I mean,
Does anyone have a particular feeling either way? Because we'll just go whichever way people fancy going, I reckon.
Whatever way works.
Honestly, buddy, I led us the other way, so you can lead us the other.
All
So
right.
I'll follow you.
Ilhack said something about the window, so I'll just go off that and go back and look through this window. I won't go too fast, but I'm around the corner. Everyone, just so you can catch up with me.
races.
I might stand back here and be like, "Look, you know my eyesight's shit. Autumn, do you want to take a look?"
No?
What do your special eyes see?
What, Autumn? What do your cat eyes see?
cool. All right. So, if Baylor wants to join the group, or if he wants to hang out at the stairs, just let me
You
know.
know what? Baylor's done. Baylor's done with everything. Yeah, no, he's coming.
So I'm going to go ahead and remove the dynamic lighting that is stopping you from seeing at this moment. And then I'm going to read you some text.
Oh dear.
Oh, found some friends.
All right.
Ah, joy.
Friends or friends that I mime a bow and arrow?
Definitely the latter.
As you sweep away the vines and creepers from this crystal window thing, you look inside and there's this vaulted tomb overgrown with moss and creepers. A stone sarcophagus rests on a stepped dais in the middle of the floor. On the wall behind the sarcophagus, 2 large statues of bears grip a 5-foot diameter bronze disc embossed with a dozen glaring eyes. 6 desiccated corpses slump on thrones in niches along the walls. Each corpse wears a black mask made of papier-mâché and feathers.
I don't really know what good can come from going in there, honestly, but take a look. I will move out the way for Zadie to have a look at it
culty.
and assess. Yeah, I'll move out the way to allow Zadie and Sandfire to assess the situation.
I'm gonna look down at Samfire and be like, "Date night?"
I don't really like cults, I'll be honest.
It's a shame.
Or group sex.
Oh, that's a real shame.
Thanks.
So,
We're gonna have to fight these at some point, aren't we?
We can only discover the best archaeological findings if we put our
Have a
lives
threesome?
on the line. No! Get your mind out of the gutter, Samfire.
I'm closer to it.
I give her a
Zeddy,
playful clip around the ear.
I appreciate we are wanting to make archaeological discovery, but we are also here for other purpose. Is it wise to get too distracted? Huh?
Also, we can't report it if we're dead.
No.
So,
You're all right, little one.
can I suggest we think back to the riddles? Because we had the enemies opposed and one stands between them. That was the entry. In darkness it hides. I assume that was your friend.
Yeah.
Don the mask or be seen. Might be the masks in there.
Banana.
Whoa.
Is there a mask on the plinth? In the middle, sorry.
not on the sarcophagus, no. There's mask on. Right? No. So you have the sarcophagus here, right? You have the stars are 2 large bear statues holding this 5-foot diameter bronze disc with eyes on it. And then in each of these little niches here is a desiccated corpse with a mask on it.
So if that's got, we want to put the masks on and the bronze disc won't see us. Like, I completely agree, that's exactly it.
I had to like manically find the handout going like, shit, what was it?
Frightened about doing that because I don't want to even go in this room. I don't want this thing to see us. I don't know how we get a mask off a thing without the thing. Do you know what I mean? If there was a way to safely pick up a mask. Ooh, yes, I'm
Mage Hand.
Yes,
there we go. That's an applicable use of Mage Hand.
I knew you were going to say Mage Hand.
I give Sunfire a kiss on the forehead.
It's Jenna's favourite cantrip. I love Mage Hand.
Do it.
Do it.
I believe in you, honey.
Do it now. Do it good.
I actually push Zadie back a bit, just in case this goes wrong.
I've moved back 5 feet.
I'll raise my hand and a spectral hand will appear the other side of the glass.
Read me the... post up the description for Mage Hand for me.
Kirk just measuring things out. Like,
Me, actually.
Just double checking some things. Sometimes you gotta cross-reference stuff, you know. Okay.
Cool.
So, Mage Hand. I'm gonna go get you a Mage Hand. Yes. Yeah. Mage Hands. Knew it. That looks fine. Give me a moment and I'll give you control over that.
I'm very nervous. I don't like feeling.
You can move this
nervous.
hand. Or you should be able to move the hand now.
There. And is gonna pick up the mask. Like, take the mask off.
Okay. So.
Mr. Jenkins, the school janitor.
I would have got away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids and your damn bird.
All right.
Do I at least get snacks now?
Roll a d20 plus your spell modifier.
What does this mean, Kirk? Stop!
Oh, boy.
So close to a 20.
Like, the hand grabs the mask and it pulls and pulls, but it can't quite get it off of this skeleton.
Can't get the skeleton off.
No.
You know, I'm going to fire you too.
Rob isn't here for it. Like,
you know, I mean, pulling things off is hard.
Look, someone's got to fill in for Rob Boss. It's not here.
So, all right. So this thing, it lasts for a minute. So I will say this: you can eventually get this mask off. All right. It's going to take you almost a full minute to do it.
I'm happy to wait a minute, gang.
Bring it back to the thing, the window, I suppose. Because I don't want. I mean, like it's fine use of Mage Hand, but yeah, it's going to take you some time.
Okay. I'll bring it. Once I get it off, I'll set it on the floor, dispel Mage Hand,
Okay.
and recast it.
Okay.
Pick up the mask from the floor,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll bring it to the window actually, and have it over my face, if that makes sense, so I could see through the eye holes.
Okay.
No difference in the room or anything?
Nope.
Cool. I'll set it down below us.
Okay.
That makes sense, because I don't have the door or anything there, so I'll set it down. Because I can see there's no door.
The glass is the door. It's a 6 foot wide, 10 foot high chunk of crystal glass.
Oh, sorry, I thought I was... By window, I thought it was like a story up, like the other one is.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries.
Did the eyes on the shield follow the missing mask?
Roll a perception check.
Tasha.
I get plus dumb to that.
A 22.
No.
According to the riddle, that is what it's... Well, according to what I think the riddle means, that should be correct, but also I don't trust
Like, a little bit of me is just like, maybe we go in there, we put on the masks, and then we can open the sarcophagus safely. But I'm not entirely sure that's the right solution to that.
Can anyone see a way in, aside of through the glass?
No, that's what I meant by in.
Does the glass move at all? Like if I push against it slightly? Cool. It is just literally a flush piece of glass. Cool.
Maybe we double back later.
Oh, but I want to go in now. I say under my breath, I will go with everybody else down the stairs.
Well, I mean, we physically can't work our way in, can we? Short of smashing the glass.
Sometimes Hugo's techniques are the right technique.
Meanwhile, deep in the jungles of Chalt. Yes, I knew she would see it my way.
I'm still dating Sunfire!
Whatever, I was right.
The ship, it has sailed.
Should we loop back? It seems like we're all a bit too cautious around here, and I don't want to waste time dilly-dallying. Cool. Yeah, let's go down the stairs. Shall we go down the stairs, or do you want to go all the way around this balcony, actually?
Just be aware that this is where I saw that dwarf thing.
Oh, yes.
The thing where I couldn't quite figure out if it had a mask on or that was,
or it was like
another thing's
creature's
face.
face.
The thing that none of you saw. Artem's the only one that saw it.
Got a glimpse of it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was a.
You did give us the player handout. It's not my fault.
Just be.
That's
I'll kind of
it's
just
easier.
describe. He's about high, maybe dwarf, little taller than halflings. So.
Okay. Upstairs, downstairs. How are we feeling?
Is this magical darkness, Kirk? If I like.
Nope.
It's not. You see, maybe we go. Maybe I go down, see what is down here, report back, take my brother with me.
So,
Okay.
This is what I will tell you. Because you have 60 foot of dark vision, correct?
Correct.
There's another balcony with stairs continuing down like this. There's 2 more balconies below you that you can see with a set of stairs that continues going down into darkness.
Oh, this goes.
Each balcony is about 25 feet below the other.
This goes long way down.
Let's stay up here for now. Make sure there's no hidden ghoulies and
Well,
ghosties.
we haven't explored any of the eastern part.
Mhm.
So.
Please, lead the way. You have the best sense for that.
Cool. In which case, then I will. I'm going to keep an eye out, just like as we're around kind of this portion here,
Mm-hmm.
Because this was like, you know, what you told me was like he's either like ducked down into like that middle pit, or there was like a tunnel.
So
Is what you said. So I'm
yeah.
gonna like just see if there's any little like hidey holes, effectively.
So what I said is there's like on the balcony below you, there's a passage over this way in this corner.
Sure, I understand now. Sorry. Yeah.
But yeah. All right. So y'all are going to continue on down here. All right. So as you are getting here, can y'all just hold on a moment and give me a second? Because
if Prue was there, not Z, I would pretend to push someone and be like, saved your life. Z wouldn't do that. But I bloody would. It's my favourite prank.
So.
Z, by the way, I've got the light cantrip, so don't waste your torches.
Sick. I will not. Thank you. Very cool of you. My penny has gone out again. Please, can you light my penny back up?
Well, I could just light the tip of the torch. It doesn't have to be a penny.
I just always like the idea of doing it on loose change in D&D, because then you can put it in your pocket, and then it's completely obscured.
Yeah, because if you...
So...
If there's a shadow demon hiding around the corner, you know.
And you throw one little shadow demon. I've got a couple of things to check here.
I've got a couple of shadow demons then.
He's like, hello, we meet again.
Please, I'm so lonely. Will you be my friend? No, fuck off.
It's like a pick-me boy, you know, like, sorry, I'm so ugly. Like, do you think I'm ugly?
I'm not like other boys,
Please
I promise.
validate me.
I'll be the one in the kitchen, if anything. Hee hee.
Please validate me.
Okay, that's that and this. All right.
Everyone knows a person like
Cool.
that.
All right, so y'all continue on. Ilhak stays back in the corner and dies. I mean,
No.
Bye, Ilhak.
Ilhak was distracted.
Ilhak flies over the balcony to
I
here.
mean, Ilhak could.
No, Ilhak, not that way! Ilhak, come back!
I'm trying to figure out where y'all are.
Right down the bottom.
Bottom right-hand corner.
Wait, okay. There
Can
we
you see
go.
my ping through the darkness? Yeah, nice.
Flap, flap. Actually, I won't fly anywhere anymore because every time I've flown, something's gone wrong.
All right. I'm just gonna go double check what's on the layer below because I know Artem's a nosy body. Cool. So, Artem, in addition to the tunnel below that you saw in this corner, there's also a tunnel that goes north, kind of like this one, on the level below. Obviously, the stairs keep winding down each thing, but y'all can move forward a bit if you want.
Yeah.
Yay, another hydrate. Oh, 2 hydrates.
Yeah.
I'm officially out of drink, so.
I will be shortly.
The only thing I've got on hand is that, like,
Alright.
little wine that I've got left. I'm like, this is getting dangerous.
Okay. So, continuing to move forward then.
Oh yeah.
Aye, Captain.
Alright. So, as you get forward into this hallway, I'll read you the description for the hallway.
I'm
Oh,
thinking
good.
that I should
Another
possibly
mouse.
fuck up Zadie before anything else.
So,
I'll be fine.
oh, bloody hell.
Nothing in this tomb is going to cast disintegrate or anything like that on me. It'll be fine.
Nope, definitely not.
Seems
A giant stone skull crusted with moss juts out from the end of this passageway. A flame flickers with each of its eye sockets, and a view into a chamber beyond can be seen through its open jaws. I will reveal
This gentleman.
what you can see. Yeah, I'll do that. Let me just select that. Boom. There you go.
Huh.
Just so you know, Internet, I'll show you what they can see.
Internet, are we going to die?
Yes.
That's a good question.
Twitch chat. What is your prediction on survival chances?
Bottom's just gonna have a little nosy and a little, a little peek around the nook.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
So
shuffling.
what's this thing casting light here that I can see?
So give me a moment, because just like the previous one, this skull's jaws are open wide enough to allow a medium or smaller creature to climb through. I will.
Sadie, in case you care to volunteer yourself again.
I'm at the back now for good reason, you know. When my party mates are like, Zadie, don't rush into things, just let the world happen around you. I listen.
Where are you seeing a thing that gives off light?
Well, it looks like it's giving off light. It's like a blue.
Ah.
It's like a bloom almost.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's like drawn onto the map, so I assume it's giving off light.
So I guess I should actually give you the description for what you see in the room. Skulls crusted with dried mud glower from niches cut into the walls of this tomb. A stone sarcophagus stands at the center of the chamber, its lid adorned with a coiled serpent carved in relief. Behind the sarcophagus, resting atop a marble pedestal, is an ornate crystal box with a small humanoid skull floating inside it.
Great. I don't really know if we want anything to do with that.
Do with what?
And then I will kind of basically just give, the room description to Zadie.
No, I want it.
If you wanted Zadie, you're welcome to go get it. But all I'm saying, last time you crawled to mouth, demon.
So statistically, chances are low. Demon a second time.
You're not doing it again.
Well, me and my brother are here to look after you, so...
Sandfire, a gem-encrusted skull. This isn't just the tawdry arrowheads and hieroglyph stones we usually find.
The flaming eyebolts make me feel like it's, again, a thing with sight, and there is no masks to be had, and...
That's a good point, Ilhak.
Maybe if we put the masks on, I can come and take the skull.
I don't know.
To find a way into that other room first.
The accent is catching on. No, don't copy it.
Not worth perhaps doing, how do you say, excavation or whatever it is you do. Last?
There is another way up. I can't indicate it, but up to the north.
There is another passage. Let us see what is up there first.
Decide to crawl into more things that could potentially chew us.
Okay, before we go anywhere, serious question to everybody. Why are you in this tomb?
I went back out, and you guys seemed the safest way to get back out. Initially, until we kind of got to the snake people.
I mean, honestly, it is not just a pride of point just to not get you dead. That is the reason I am here. To keep you out of trouble. I have taken a liking to you and Sandfire, and I'd rather not see you dead. As for what's in the tomb, I don't really mind.
Look, if I am the reason everybody is here...
I'm guessing the reason that Baylor is here is because I am here, so...
But also, is it not to make the evil that is here in Chult not be here no more, huh?
That is.
It's perhaps the most noble reasoning we've had so far.
Huh?
Also, if you're here to protect Zadie and she's not making any trouble, what challenge would there be?
So
I
true.
like the way you think.
It's been long established that Artem is here to keep you all out of trouble, and the reason that he is here is because you are his friends now, and he has decided that you don't need to die. So,
well,
That's sort of sweet.
if I thought you were all here to protect me, help me, do archaeology with me, I would posit that perhaps we take this and we leave. But if, as Baylor says, you are here for some higher purpose, to cleanse the evil of Chult, well, Chult's my home, and I look longingly down the corridor.
As y'all are having this discussion, you hear stone grating on stone coming back from the tunnel where y'all came over here.
oh dear.
Shit. Look, basically, let's get rid of the evil then. Fine. I won't go after any stupid skulls right now. Ugh. Where are we going next, gang?
I mean,
there was a noise-
Standing here, I can see all of this corridor, like this corridor.
Mhm.
Can I see what's making that noise?
Nope.
Could you
Well-
describe the noise again? It was stone doing something.
Stone grating on stone.
Tomb's opening.
Sliding or hitting and
I mean,
grinding?
it sounds kind of vaguely reminiscent of when the big stone door that opened up in this tomb slid into the ceiling. But not quite the same.
Well, I guess we're stuck here now.
It's that or the coffin's opening.
Duh.
Or someone.
It sounds a lot louder than a coffin.
Shall we go north or shall we not go north?
I'd rather get lay of land and then work out what we are stealing or not stealing. Sorry,
Then.
excavating.
It's not stealing if the dead don't need it.
No, that's pillaging. Or plundering.
It's called archaeology, and I'm gonna literally storm up here because I'm annoyed with y'all.
Cool. Well, hold on. All right. Let me read you the description. You can go right up to it. Let me read you the description.
Oh fuck.
Okay, stop.
Oh dear.
Let me read you the description before you turn into this hallway. Carved birds
Yeah, I'm
soar.
gonna turn into the hallway. I'm gonna become stone.
Okay, carved birds soar across the walls of this corridor, blocking the passage near its northern edge. Is a large adamantine propeller with 5 sharp blades.
Oh, good.
You're about to be asleep.
Hmm. As you step into the hallway, the fan begins to turn.
You're about to be a smooth.
I'm not gonna run into the fan.
That doesn't exclude the fan from coming to you.
Is that it?
It's.
I mean, the fan is starting to turn. What do you want to do?
Stepping forwards one more step. Boop.
Okay. All right. So
We should probably not let her
it
get
takes
too far ahead.
6 seconds for this fan to rev up to full speed.
Can we hear the noise?
I mean, it's a fan.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't know if it's like magical or mechanical.
Mechanical.
I would have chased after Z, so.
So can we see that there are like areas, like when I look
There is Z for sure. So Z went first. Z literally, it's the moment she stepped into this hallway, triggered the fan. So Z knows there's a room beyond it. She has seen there's a room beyond it. She stepped into this hallway and this fan started turning. 6 seconds later, this fan is going to be at full speed.
Is there enough time to try and dive through the fan?
I will let you try to dive through if you would like. Before it hits full speed because you were in the room.
Like, I want to as prudence, so maybe I'll just do it. I don't know. Does anyone really object to me doing that, though? If someone's like, no, I really would rather you didn't, I just...
I'd go for it. It's funny.
Clearance is there above the fan, if any?
None. The fan sits... The fan is so large that it sits in the entirety of this corridor.
I intentionally designed a character who's a mix between Lara Croft and Indiana Jones. Like, this is my shit.
Yeah, it's bread and butter. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do a forward roll through the fan before it gets too fast.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an acrobatic check.
Fuck. I got +9 to acrobatics, gang. I wasn't even done. It's just how I live in this campaign.
It's just your dice.
All right, so the good news is you make it through the fan blades. The bad news is, in the process, you take 37 points of damage.
Does a giant rotating fan count as a trap?
Yes, we'll say so. So you'll take half of that.
Let's get off.
So,
nice. 18.
Get full value out of that new feat.
18.
Oh shit, I just did it wrong. Oh, good grief.
So.
There we go. Accidentally added the health instead of subtracting it. Ow! Cool.
So. I will, at this point, go into initiative order to know how things are going to start to play out. Because this might get wonky as hell. So, everybody roll initiative.
That's the button.
Alright, cool. Everybody's rolled their initiatives. I'm going to go ahead and sort this. Alright, so. Z stormed off. Turned the corner into this hallway. You all heard the mechanical whirring of this fan start. You start heading north in time to see Z sprint, run, and dive through this fan that is picking up speed. She dives through as the fan reaches its full momentum. Artem, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I guess I should go see if she's okay. 5, 15, 25, 30. And then I guess I just like bonus action book it and try my luck. And see if I can clear it. Or is it like an impassable object?
It's pretty impassable. That you are smart enough to realize that any attempt now to go through that blade at the rate it's spinning is going to be murder.
Okay.
No autumn smoothie.
Autumn smoothie.
I'm gonna just get as close as I can,
All
just to
right,
have
one
a look
moment.
and see what she's seeing.
One moment.
So, is this like dipped, like because the way that it's coloured?
Hold on.
Is this like dipped into the floor slightly?
Hold on.
You know what I hate? building a character who's exceptionally good at like 3 things and not even being good at those 3 things. That fucking sucks.
How could you have known the dice were gonna be like this? Like,
You didn't roll this badly when you played Fern, that's for sure.
Roll 20's like prove, don't play dickheads, only play nice people.
Okay, so I'm going to move you back a step.
Okay.
And I need a strength saving throw.
Really? Okay.
Not getting blown.
Might be an art and smoothie. Yeah, probably an art and smoothie.
Okay.
Couldn't have been a dexterity saving throw, huh?
No, unfortunately, not for this. Tell you what, I will give you advantage because you have claws.
Ooh,
I mean, it's
that's nice.
cat in
help me.
brain.
15.
Okay. So, you get pulled forward 5 feet by the suction from this fan, and you hurriedly stick out your claws and dig into the stone, and like it pulls, you're pulling chunks of stone with you, but you dig in and you get your feet to stop, and you're holding on for dear life with this fan turning right in front of your face.
Balin!
That's badass.
I take it that's your turn.
Yeah, that's my guess. Well, yeah. Like, I take it that I can't move because I'm like... Because I still theoretically have movement because I have like feline agility and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I can move at my climb speed, I guess.
So I will let you attempt to move away from this fan, but every 5 feet is going to take an athletics check.
Oh, fuck that. No, I'm gonna just stick this out and just wait for my brother.
Okay.
And hope that he gets there before I become a fucking smoothie.
This is
Okay.
terrifying.
Sandfire.
Fuck that.
Yes, I'm fine.
I'll cast message towards Z.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me you're alive. Please tell me you're alive. Please tell me you're alive.
Yes, I'm alive. I feel alive. Oh, I've needed that. Is what I reply. I know it can only be
Okay.
5 words, but that's what I say.
All right.
Honestly, Neve, fuck you.
Anything else,
On an
Sandfire?
no, fuck you.
That's how you get a Baylor and Sandfire smoothie if I moved any close, not Baylor.
You can move backwards and make it easier for my brother to get to me there.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be some shuffling to like get out of Baylor's fucking way.
Hold on, Elhack can't move yet. Not your
Okay.
turn. We are in initiative order for this very reason.
Yeah, I'll move back as well.
Okay. So, that ends your turn, Sandfire?
Yeah, I get a reply and that's it.
Okay.
She's alive!
Baylor?
Realistically, can I just walk past Ilhak?
Yes.
Oh, no.
It's 10 feet of movement.
Cool. Okay. Right. So yeah, I'm just gonna run in there basically. See what's happening with my brother. I imagine I'm gonna feel a bit of suction.
I need a strength saving throw.
I mean, if you felt this, we're both dead.
Yeah.
21.
Okay.
Blessed be the barbarian.
And obviously I'm gonna grab my brother and
Attempt to pull him out?
yeah, if I can. Yeah.
Okay. So, give me an athletics check.
23.
Okay. So, I will move you both back 5 feet.
Cool.
Give me an athletics check.
$17.
You start to feel Artem slipping out of your grip. You don't feel the pull as much anymore, but you start to feel him slipping, and you're like, I don't feel it. So you let go of the wall and use your other hand and quickly grab Artem and pull him back.
Okay.
And y'all can move back 5 more feet.
Cool. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I would have done. Yeah.
And
look at you, Kirk, knowing what I'd do.
You no longer feel the pull from the fan on you. Your body kind of just does that whole, it's been super tense, and then it doesn't have that pressure on it, so it slumps down.
No more squeaky bum time, right?
No.
Really?
Are you okay, brother?
No, but thank you.
This is why I'm here. Huh?
Just reach up and just tap the side of his face.
So that's all your movement and your action. So I think that's pretty much the end of your turn. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to give you the description to this room, Z.
Yeah.
Before a thing happens.
Oh god.
Bottoms up.
So,
are you still alive? Spoke too soon.
A deep pit opens up at the entrance to this tomb, with a stone sarcophagus resting at the bottom. A snarling monkey-like creature decorates the sarcophagus lid. Beyond the pit, 3 treasure chests sit on stone daises. The chest on the left is carved of black onyx. The middle chest is made of rusty iron, and the chest on the right is cast of silver and glistening with frost. The pit is about 20 foot deep. But before you can do anything, I need an athletics check. Nope, wait, hold on. I need a strength saving throw.
Fuck yeah.
Cool. All right. So this fan is still whirling away, right? And the force of the wind blowing in here is just buffeting your body. So you kind of crouch down to minimize that effect on you and hold on to the walls as you can feel it trying to push you down into this pit. What would you like to do?
I would like to set up my climber's kit here and climb down.
Okay. All right. So you'll take your action, and everything. Yeah. And at the end of your turn, you can be down in the pit with the sarcophagus. So I'll move you down there. And
because with a climber's kit, I can't fall more than 25 feet. Can I say I do a cool rappel just straight to the bottom? I set up the climber's kit and then just rappel right in. Boom.
Sure.
Nice.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action second wind though.
Okay.
I realize I've got a huge cut on my ankle when I land from the fan, and I'm like, shit. And I steel myself. Well, I get 13 hit points back. Hell yeah.
Nice.
I'm done.
Cool. Ilhak.
Can I say, OOC, are these the coffins to the gang? Because I can't ask Kirk this. Do you think these are the coffins of the animal gods? They look like they might be, right?
How many of them are there, sorry? Is there 9?
We've only found 3 so far, but they've all had an animal on. We might have found 4.
Maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, just was doing a think.
It is the Tomb of the 9 Gods.
These are Tomb of the 9 Gods!
It's the proper name.
So
cool. All right. Ilhak, what would you like to do?
Honestly, don't know what to do at the moment, so I'm just gonna back out of the rotating doom area. Yeah, there's
Okay.
Nothing really. I'm like thinking of right now, so I'm just gonna not do anything right now.
Okay. All right. So, here's what I'm going to ask you all. Is anybody planning on going within 10 feet of that fan?
No.
Under absolutely no circumstances.
Okay.
Uh,
Are y'all, the ones on the south side of the fan, going to back out of the hallway?
Yes.
Okay. If y'all completely leave this hallway, a thing will happen a minute later. So I'm going to take us out of initiative combat unless something else happens that triggers us back into initiative. So Z,
Yeah.
you have basically a minute to do something. What would you like to do?
I'm going to ignore this guy. I'm gonna pat top of sarcophagus. Be like, I'll be back for you later. I clamber up this side.
Okay.
I look at the 3 chests.
Okay.
Is there anything, because my character is intelligent and an archaeologist, that she could glean that I can't? Because I honestly don't really know much about this at all.
Okay. So each of these chests is 5 foot long and 3 foot wide and 3 foot high.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, a black onyx, rusty iron color, and silver with frost on it.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a whole lot to them other than that, unless you kind of want to investigate them.
I'm probably gonna have time, right? You say I have a minute, so
Yeah, you've got a minute.
I have a fatal flaw that is, when presented with too many options, I always pick left. Because I worship a god of mazes, so I'll go to the left-hand chest. And although Prudence thinks the middle chest is the good option, I want to do it. I want to do this and I'm going to check the left chest for traps, and now I'm going to try open it.
Okay. Roll an investigation or a perception, whichever you'd prefer.
Yeah, investigation is what I'll do. 18.
Okay. It doesn't appear to have any kind of trap that you can discern.
I'm going to try and open it.
You open it, it is unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
The lid opens up. As it opens up...
Oh, Kirk! Just it opens, it's fine, I go to the next one, right?
Hold
no
on.
big.
As it opens up, a 3-inch long gold key protrudes from an adamantine keyhole set into the underside of the chest lid.
I turn the key.
The keys only
The
turn from the
key
inside.
will not move.
They only turn from the inside. It's the clue. That was on our Asarak thing.
I stand in the chest, I turn the key.
It does not move.
Can you feed like a thread through and like
Thieves' tools.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to dick about for the next 40 seconds with my thieves' tools. If I wiggle a thieves' tool in there, can I feel any kind of give inside? Is what I will say I'm doing.
So the key fits in. It's like inside of this like adamantine keyhole, right? There's not really room around the key.
You got.
It's like a key in the keyhole already. It's just refusing to turn.
The keys turn on the inside only. The keys turn on the. I'm gonna go open the other 2 chests.
Okay.
I'm gonna check them both for traps as I do so. Though.
Yep. There are no traps that you can discern on either one of them, and when you open every one of these chests, a similar situation is presented to you.
So are they in the floor of the chest or the lid of the chest?
They're in the lid of the chest. So when you flip open the lid, looking at you is basically this adamantine keyhole with a gold key stuck in it.
So if you were to lie in the chest,
I'm thinking I might lie in the old rusty iron chest and close it on me and try to turn the key.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah,
Scary fucking shit.
I'm gonna fucking do it.
All right.
It's not
So,
fuel.
as you lay down inside of this chest and
Alright, you guys.
close the lid,
Oh, well, no, I'll say I'm in the middle one because I said it.
Okay.
It's done now.
As you close the lid, a muffled click sounds from within the lid as the clamps around the key release.
Pull the key out and push open the lid of the chest.
As you have to, like, the key doesn't just come out, it has to be turned.
Okay, I turn the key. I think about with this key. Me and this key are having a moment in the dark together alone.
Yep. As you turn the key, you hear a click on the lid of the chest. And the lid will not open.
I turn it back.
You turn the key back. The locks on the chest. Actually,
I'm trapped in here forever, guys. I'm gonna starve to death in a little chest.
did you?
Well, I picked the shit one, so I can maybe punch my way out of here.
No, the bottom of it just drops out.
Scary.
Mm-hmm.
The key's on the inside only,
so the key turns, but the key turned and locked you in the chest, right? But it doesn't come out.
Okay.
You try to turn it back, and it will not turn back.
Okay.
So, yep. Anything you'd like to try before I go back to the other players?
I think me being trapped alone in a chest is a good cut point. I'm fine with that. I will think of other things I want to try before we come back to me, because I've only got so much human brain.
All right. So I'm going to move you because you said y'all were going to come out of this hallway. So you come out of this hallway, and this fan starts winding down. But it's super heavy, and it takes a full minute before the fan slows down and is once again stopped in this hallway. Now, because of the way fans are when they're spinning, you can see what's happening on the other side of it. You've seen Z go into this chest. The fan slows down and comes to a stop about 12 seconds after she steps inside of this chest. What would y'all like to do?
Sunfire, seeing this, would probably dash into the room.
Alright, so you're gonna go past everybody and dive through? Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whilst running, I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on myself and give myself Cat's Grace.
Okay, cool. So the minute you step into this hallway, the fan once again kicks up and begins to turn with speed. The rest of you gonna just let her keep going? Okay.
Yeah, I ain't going anywhere fucking near that thing while it starts up.
Alright. Slow your roll, homie. You don't have that much movement. In fact, we don't even know that you're making it through. Alright. Nice try, though. Give me an acrobatics check.
Fantastic.
Okay. So the good news is you're gonna make it through. Bad
That
news
was a
is
You have no feet.
you're taking 24 points of damage.
That was pretty low. That
That was really
fortunate.
low.
That was fortunate.
Okay, so 25 feet puts you literally on the other side of the fan. If you want to dash, you have more movement. But at the end of this hallway here is a 20-foot pit that is 15 foot across.
That has a climber's kit hanging out of it,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no, I'm gonna dash but stop there, if that makes sense.
You're gonna stop at the edge? Are you?
Stop at the edge just so I'm not next to this fan. In theory, the fan should actually be pushing out.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've used my action to dash, would I be able to
Rappel
climb?
down the climbing kit?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll rappel down as well.
All right. So you'll get down the tunnel. All right. That's kind of all right. So Sandfire dashes through this tunnel, jumps through these blades, rolls, keeps running to the end, and then slides down these ropes. The fan has started to pick up and starts to slow down almost immediately. So you figure probably another 12 seconds, the fan will come to a stop again because it had never got to full speed. All right. So the question is do we want to go back into initiative order for this, or what are people's plans?
I have no fucking idea what the hell I'm gonna do. Honestly, I haven't got a Scooby-Doo, so I'm gonna just follow my brother and the cleric.
Yeah, I don't know if initiative is like good idea for this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just because they're sort of going to play it by ear, if that makes sense. So,
Yeah, that's fine. I was wondering,
Personally,
like, if
yeah.
y'all had intentions on like following after Sandfire. I didn't know what y'all want to do to know whether or not we needed to go into initiative.
Somehow the fan can tell when we are entering the hallway. Can we figure out how that works?
If you'd like
Is
to
there a
roll
pressure
a
plate? Is
perception
there-
check.
A what check?
Perception.
It's Artem's bread and butter, really. 28.
Artem, you realize that this entire hallway is literally one pressure plate.
The floor.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing. we could like balance on these railings and get ourselves on the wall and just climb across. Me and Baylor can.
Yeah, then the
Potentially.
other person
Yeah.
can fly.
Yeah, can you like glide over?
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Put the foot on the fucking pressure plate. That's me cut in half.
It's up to y'all.
So that
What do y'all
is-
want to do?
I think now that
Climbing either side of the corridor with one Aarakocra flying overhead is a
well,
beautiful
it
image.
would be one Aarakocra trying to fly between the blades, which may be its own challenge.
Let the Aarakocra go first, then I guess.
Give me a second to actually have a look at the words of something, because I might enhance ability /
Why don't we solve a lot of problems in this game, huh?
Yeah. I mean,
well,
has.
I
We've
could
been,
also
like, real
do
lucky
an
with
aura
that.
of purity in case you would like the health, the help on the
The
death
temporary hit
saving
points. Yeah.
throws. But I think I'm gonna do the thing where I give myself what was the check again?
It's an acrobatics to get through when it's spinning. Cat's grace.
Yeah, cat's great.
So I will say this: y'all have at least 12 seconds, which is 2 rounds, before the fan stops. So, Sandfire, what do you want to do? Sandfire,
Climb.
you remember the description for this room, right?
Most of it, yeah. There's 3
Okay.
chests.
There's 3 chests up there. Down here is a sarcophagus with weird monkey symbology, right? On this sarcophagus, you notice that there is a rusty button sticking up from the sarcophagus.
I take a few steps back, like to the side of it, and I use Mage Hand to press the button.
Okay. All right.
Love of my life's on fire.
Give me a moment.
Out for the rusty button.
Are you sure this is what you want your life to be, Sandfire? Like running after Zadie, saving her butt.
I've done that the last 20 years.
All right.
Do you remember the time with the spinning blades?
Z.
Oh no, I get crushed to death.
You were trying to figure out this whole mechanism and how to get out of this chest.
Yep.
You hear something that sounds almost like a spell being cast. You
Hello?
feel a pulse. Every piece of iron that you have, every piece of metal, I'm sorry, that you have turns to rust as the chest lid opens.
Fuck.
Shall I remove them from my inventory or shall I
Yeah,
like...
they're just rust.
Okay, I got no arrows.
I mean, arrowheads don't have to be iron, you know that. They can be stone. They quite often are.
Well, okay, if you say so, I will make them that.
I'm fine with that.
This
Cool.
is going back a very
Nice.
long time.
Otherwise, it would be very fucking cruel.
Mhm.
Didn't fucking hell, what was B's character called?
Ethericus.
Freakus made me some...
Yeah,
Ethericus
quite
made
often
you
would
bone
made you
arrows.
arrows with bone.
Yeah.
I've removed my equal one though. I don't think that's gonna make it through.
The Ikola is always made with bone. It doesn't have a metal head.
Oh,
It's a Chalton. Most Chalton weapons are made with bone and wood.
I didn't even know any of this shit.
So
man.
like it's things like the crowbar,
Don't have a crowbar
any
anyway.
things like that you
Oh no, I
might
don't have
have.
a crowbar. My crowbar's fucked, and my shovel is fucked.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have a miner's pick. That's fucked.
Yeah, you
So-
have some dust and 2 sticks.
So you have like some clubs. You have a bow staff and a club now. That's what it is.
I wonder why it specifically hates metal.
So that's what happens as the chest opens for you. And about this time, the fan is coming to a stop. So,
Sorry.
what was the what?
What was the other 2 chests made of?
One's onyx and the other's silver.
Silver covered in frost.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a funny feeling one's necrotic damage and one's cold damage. OOC. I wonder if your mage hand can turn the keys from inside.
That's my thought.
If not, that thing that I mentioned earlier does stop certain types of damage.
Is the other group going to attempt their climbing, flying thing?
Yeah, I mean, if we've worked out that it's a pressure plate, we can just, providing that I work out that also the walls aren't pressure plates with the perception.
The walls are
28.
not prepared. They are stone.
Cool. In which case, then yeah, just climb.
Yep. Cool. All right. So,
Fucking go.
if you're going to head through there, yep. Give me acrobatics.
You watch me fucking fall off now. 13.
Oh my god.
Cool. All right. So
7?
Artem, you climb through and you're like, yeah, you're a rogue. You're like, yeah, nope, and you slide through there, no problem.
Bread and butter.
Ilhak's like, tuck the wings, dive and roll, no problem. Baylor comes through and he's like, oh, this is kind of interesting, and starts to turn the fan as he passes through because he gets distracted. But he waits until he's through the blades. and just has to pull his tail out of the way.
All of a sudden, he's
You all make it through, no problem.
the stress.
I've had a feeling that Baelor's tower was about to be a couple of inches shorter then somehow.
Yeah.
That'd really fuck with your balance as the tabaxi as well. Cats use their tails to balance, don't they?
So, you're all together again inside that room in the tomb.
I get out the chest.
Yes, you can get out of. Well, I assume you can get out of the chest. The lid's open.
Yeah, I stand up out of the chest and throw my 2 useless handles on the ground and shake out a small baggie of rust.
You fucking moron! We got inside.
We're solving the puzzle, aren't we?
With possibly no escape.
I knew there'd be an escape. It's fine.
You got inside a small, enclosed space, which is pretty flush to the floor, in a room with no one else in it, and thought that was a good idea. Are you fucking kidding me?
I've been doing this for 20 years. I mean, I thought it'd be fine. And it's fine. See? We're all right.
We all know what happened last time.
Last time, I touched something. This time, I touched more things and was fine.
Wow.
Just like last time. If that chewing didn't turn up,
I mean,
you fucked, mate.
With respect, Sandfire, if Zadie will never touch anything again, she's going to have a very difficult life, floating a foot off the ground. Like, there is a point where it is just ridiculous that she cannot touch things. No, she is an archaeologist. It is why we are here. I made a point to say it is to look after everybody else. Zadie got turned to stone and we fixed it. It is fine. We can fix it. We're all capable. Chill.
Sandfire, I am sorry.
I'm gonna go to the onyx chest, open it, cast Mage Hand inside it, close the chest, take a few steps back.
Okay.
Turn the key.
A button appears on the sarcophagus down at the bottom.
Slam a hand on it, baby! Bam!
I pull the key as I've turned it, if that makes sense as well.
It won't come out. The keys are perpetually locked in the lid. They don't ever actually come out. Just so you're aware. Cool. I assume y'all are going to do this with both. So, when Z touches the... You did this on the black chest, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, when Z presses the button, you feel your spell fade. Mage Hand's gone.
I'm so glad I didn't go and lie in that fucking chest.
But the lid pops back open. I assume you'll do the same thing with the cold chest.
Yeah.
Because it's a cantrip. So, you do that. Again, the Mage Hand's gonna fade. The lid pops open and a puff of snow flies out. But as that last button is pushed, the top of this sarcophagus starts to turn transparent and crystalline. And Jesus. The stone sarcophagus turns to transparent crystal, revealing a mummified monkey-like creature within. Clutched in its desiccated claws is a fearsome mace.
Oh my god, I want that mace.
Now, what have we discussed today about touching strange objects without thinking about it first?
I think this is an ancient god. I'm not going to touch the mace, don't worry. I might not be wise, but I'm wise enough to know that's a bad idea.
None of us had detect magic, did we?
Yeah, I'm wondering if detect
You
magic
don't identify.
Means touching it.
Shit.
Do it, you pussy.
First of all, I'm a bird.
We're perfectly honest, you're the cat.
You heard.
Look, part of me is like, why don't we just smash this thing?
No.
Yeah, but listen. We smashed this
No,
thing.
not to you.
Here's
No
my
more. You
point.
jumped through the fucking fan. It's straight
But
out.
would we be having this much fun?
Hey, you know what? I'll give y'all a full week to figure out what y'all want to do. Because it's 20 past 10, so we're going to go ahead and call this session a night.
Boom.
And we come back next week and figure out what y'all are going to do.
Okay.
And, we'll go have some fun with that. But let's go ahead and do some outros. Go ahead, tell everybody who you are, where they can find you in the internet, how did you enjoy the session, and yeah. So we'll go ahead and start with Prue.
With me?
Yeah.
I've never been not first before. Hello, I'm Prue. I'm Proopy Pants everywhere on the internet if you're interested in hanging out with me. I do loads of stuff. I stream my own things every now and again. I run UK and Europe tabletop role-playing game communities. I do a UK tabletop newsletter that should be being released soon. And I got, lots of odds and ends on the go. So if you like tabletop games, come hang out with me. If you like nonsense, come hang out with me. I talk a lot of nonsense on the internet. I also play TTRPGs over at Chasing Tails role-playing games. That's my main hangout. That's not this one. So feel free to come watch more tabletop over there with me and my gang. As for how I enjoyed the session, I really liked it. I built a character to go in tombs and explore, and I went in the tomb and I explored it. Great. When you make a build and you get to use it, feels good. I'm very grateful to my other party members for putting up with my shenanigans. I'm trying more and more to not grab and touch stuff, if you hadn't noticed, but that doesn't always come to fruition. We'll try harder. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for a great game, Kirk. That's me.
All right, cool. Burrito, who are you? How'd you enjoy the session? And where can we not find you?
I'm Burrito. You can find me absolutely nowhere except from here and on some select Discords. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, though I was very exasperated with Zadie's actions today. It was definitely, she is a lot braver than Ilhak ever will be. But it's really, really interesting and kind of trying to figure out how those puzzles and those riddles kind of fit into everything. I still don't trust the crystal room. I don't trust the fan not to jump on again and push me down the hole of no thank you. I'm just not trusting any part of this. So yeah, that's about it.
Rob, who are you? Where can we find you? And how'd you enjoy the session? How'd you find it?
Fucking yeah, Kirk. Come on. Yeah, great sesh. This fucking, I'm terrified, mate. I'm fucking terrified of everything we do from here on out. Like, because this is it. This is like end game shit. This is big boy nonsense, right? We can't fuck about here. Prue, why are you being so reckless? Like, it's more so than usual. I'm terrified. I'm fucking terrified.
Like, not only is it my character build, but there's a little part of me that's like, do we want to walk through the whole tomb all the way to Asarak's bedroom and be like, oh, we didn't check anything. We just came all the way down
100%,
here.
100%. It's just like, it's fucking scary, right? So I think next week I'm going to have to buy some Pampers. But I am the Undead Gamer. Game without the what? Game
ostomy bag.
He just likes the feeling.
What's wrong with that? This man's got some Kleenex next to him. Anyway, so the Undead Gamer everywhere on the internet. Game without the E. That's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all the business, and also Twitch. Twitch is the go. I'm sort of back streaming now, which is dope. So watch out for that shit. Definitely be doing some streams this weekend, so come and hang out. Props like some Sea of Thieves and shit, maybe some other business antics, shenanigans. Just come and hang out. Also, fucking, what's the date today? Is it the 16th?
It's the 16th.
That's the one. Like probably in a couple of weeks we'll be doing like our podcast. So like stay tuned for that. But like find that on Spotify, Apple Podcasts as it's called now, Google Podcasts, all the podcast places, man. Me and Josh do a monthly podcast. Well, look, it's a podcast about video games. Just go and listen and watch the live show on every 4th Tuesday, which will be happening at some point. God, I'm really bad at this now, but hey, look, I posted a picture of myself on Twitter. I don't do that, so look, take it away.
You posted that picture and you looked like you work in Acerix customer service call center.
Yeah. Hashtag failed actor. Thanks for the reminder, Twitter.
All right, Neve. Where are you working? We not find you, and how'd you find the session?
I enjoyed the session mostly. She's a very charisma character, and I'm starting to realizing that I do 3 things, which is Mage Hand, Magic Missile, and get annoyed at something. That's kind. But hey, I'm sure there'll be things that I can do. And if it wasn't for Mage Hand, we'd have Z in another box. So one of those things. You can find me in the Discord, and that's about it. And I don't have any good news because the world is shit. But I've learned today that tigers have false eyes on the back of their ears to discourage predators, which is also terrifying because what the fuck does a tiger consider a predator?
Tigers are dope.
Us, Neve.
Tyrannosaurus. Cool. All right, Josh, who are you? Where can we find you? And how did you find the session?
Hey, I'm Singularity Josh. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Singularity Josh. That's Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, all that good business. You can often find me on Rob's channel, so go check out Rob if you enjoy listening to me and Rob banter with each other. I'm not really doing much online at the moment, really, because I have crushing anxiety. But at some point, maybe I'll come back and I'll do some content, maybe, who knows. Yeah, I enjoyed the session just fine. I think first session in a dungeon crawl where everything is like designed to murder you is a little bit tentative when you play this like protection rogue that just wants to look after everybody. So it's just like, I want to just touch all the things so nobody else has to, but knowing if I do that, I probably die. So it's going to be an interesting adjustment period, I think, for Artem as he works out that maybe you just have to be reactive to some things and you can't just like proactively go and save the world single-handedly. So yeah, that's me. And you can probably catch me playing with Rob at some point over this weekend.
Cool. Peace. All right. Well, I do have a question for 4 of you. Sorry, Burrito. This is your first character in Tomb, so this won't be applicable. What I want to know is how do you think your previous character would have handled the tomb? Josh.
Oh, that's a dope question.
I think the whole other party, it's very, very difficult to take Meadow in a vacuum, but like I think Meadow with the other party, I think we were a much more like cautious party, generally speaking. So I think we probably would have spent a lot of time deliberating and not really doing a fat lot, truly. I think like the way that Meadow normally solved problems was just like wild shaping into weird things with climb speeds or fly speeds and just like and solving problems that way. So
or conjuring hundreds of dinosaurs to throw at it.
Yeah, I mean when he's fighting, conjuring hundreds of dinosaurs to fight for him. Okay. So yeah, I think I think probably a lot slower than what we've done so far, truly, because we were all a little bit more like, yeah, we like to think things through a lot with the other party, I think.
Cool. Neve?
Much better suited. I played a Div Wiz. I had things like Misty Step, and I would have had like teleportation spells and stuff. I think Renee would have been a lot more suited to this, because then also she would have the ability to stop the fuck ups if she had to, like a lot easier.
Okay.
Yeah. Not the shit on Sanfire. I like Sanfire. I think mechanically Renee was a much stronger character.
All right. Prue?
I would have just really liked to make sure none of my friends died. That's it.
Don't be
That's
using
literally
the
all
voice.
she would have
Don't
done.
be using the voice.
You know, and maybe I can talk to the Shadow Demon about Eldath and make it decide that it doesn't want to be a demon anymore, and it would have been really nice.
Yes. Rob?
This did be fun, Aaron.
Man, this is a weird one. I think Keller would have been a little bit possibly more proactive than Baylor is. Baylor's probably a little bit more passive and just because I think he knows his strength isn't necessarily in the thinking department. So he kind of just like rides the wave and mostly follows his brother's example. I think because the last party was a bit more calm and considerate and thoughtful. So I think Keller probably would have been the one that would have been like, right, great, cool, let's get on with it then. Or let's hit this fucking thing. Wait, what are you fucking looking like? Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
that's definitely what Keller, I think, would have probably been maybe the slight Zadie of that group, if that makes sense. Zadie's very like, whoa, let's fucking go. Let's try anything. Let's do the thing. So I think Keller would have been that piece of that puzzle, honestly, which probably would have got himself a bit killed. And I think Keller didn't quite know when to give up as well. I think Baylor kind of knows when he's a bit outmatched, which doesn't happen very often, but yeah.
Interesting.
Nick's father would have been a lot more violent as well. Just going back another character.
Yeah.
He was pretty violent.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I was really looking forward to seeing how that group handled this tomb. I'm interested to see how this group handles the tomb. So far, nothing has played out the way I thought, other than the first opening sequence and kind of the last one. Yeah. Anyway, I'm Kirk, out to Kilted Cajun. You can find me here every Friday running Tomb of Annihilation for these lovely people, the best people on the internet. Why? Because I said so. You can find me on Twitter if you really want, at Kilted Cajun, but really the only thing you're going to see from me there is, hey, the channel's going live for some Tomb of Annihilation. We're still giving some thought into what we're going to play after this, but that's a discussion we're going to have, and we'll let you know as soon as we know. There will probably be a break when we finish Tomb, but Tomb will be coming to an end sometime in the next, definitely within 2 months. I'll give it that timeline hard. We will be back next week, but the following week we are taking a week off because so many people got so many obligations outside of Tomb Annihilation. I know, I can't believe it either. Anyway, that's us. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. We love you. Take care of yourselves. Bye.
Ciao, Bellas.